Swear this world is getting real crazy. Man, they killing my folks. Man, they hurting my people on the day. Bringing back Jim Crow, man, how in the world? Am I a citizen? Man, how in the world? Am I a citizen?
Go get that shit. I got straight.
Yo. What's good? Welcome to another episode of King. Stay with your man. King City has always got
King Smoke. He had a fucked up my goddamn beer.
Banjo in the building.
Damn, off the break.
Off the break.
Man, that joke got me mad. This joke is
I thought you knew, cuz.
no straight styrofoam. My goddamn cup.
Yeah, you supposed to see. I got a little because I was rushing, but you supposed to tilt that thing, man.
This shit like some
Yes,
milk.
sir.
Yeah, put your pinky in it. You be alright. No, for real shit. Put your pinky in it to go down.
Stir it up. Hit 'em with
No, you
the-
got to stir it up. You just touch it. Your phone go down real just like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you taught me
See,
something.
look, you can hear it. I
didn't
just
know that.
touched it. Look,
I ain't even know that.
dissolving like a mug. Know what I mean? But how y'all been doing, man?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. This week ain't been bad. It been hot in the motherfucker.
Hot in the mother.
I said,
Oh,
this that
man.
motherfucking heat that Sleeves was running from. This that shit.
This heat that the slaves
That
are.
Django heat.
We was running for more than just.
I mean, I know it was more than that, but damn it, I ain't gonna lie. Out of everything going on, I'd have got whipped that day, shit going on, got all this hard ass work. I've been sweating and shit out of it's today, my nigga.
Yeah.
It would have been that day. It's
Yeah.
96 degrees outside.
I mean, hot.
Goddamn.
Yes, God. That's exactly how I felt. Exactly how I felt. I'm like, jeez.
I seen a motherfucker post that shit said somebody need to tell God to turn the oven down. I'm falling off the bone.
Oh,
down
yeah, I
this
see
Yeah.
that shit. I see it.
Seemed like the devil, him and the devil was battling, and Devlin was winning.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot than the motherfucker. Shit. But anyways, man, we forgot all about it. I mean, how was your week, man? You know, we started off every time. How was y'all week, man?
Want to start first?
You know what I mean?
It's like I can go first. I mean,
yeah.
like kind of the same thing I said the last time. Like I think I'm going through a testing phase right now, because I'm not saying my week was horrible or nothing like that, but I'm being tested. Like I'm having my ups and downs. I'm being tested, and I think that's God just preparing me for the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
somebody out here is living worse than you and could be going through something worse than you. So what the fuck I got to complain about?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I said, this week it's actually been pretty good. I got a few good opportunities that didn't came my way, and I got a few things in the work that I'm trying to get together. It's a process, but shit, everything look like it's about to go where it need to be.
Yeah. Most definitely. My week was, I think it was, I'm going to say my week was a courage week. You know what I mean? Because usually I'm the type of motherfucker, I ain't really scared of anything. But sometimes it be more of the fear of stepping out of the box and making the decisions that I knew I should have been made, but just been doing it, putting it off. This week been like, man, fuck it. Choose me first before anything else. You know what I mean? That's the route I've been taking this week.
That's good. That's real good.
You know what I mean? And I think it's going to work out.
yeah, because you gotta think about it like this. You got a whole family. So
It's God.
sometimes you gotta put yourself first to fix yourself, to prepare yourself for the future so that you can continue on providing for your family.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with that.
A motherfucker that will not put himself, well, no, he only puts himself first. That's a little different. And that's Trump. He got indicted for the third time.
God damn it.
Yes, God.
So why isn't he locked up yet?
That's
the question.
That was exactly what I wrote down. Will he be going to jail?
How you get hit with the first indictment, you didn't go to jail.
Well-
You get hit with, that's crazy.
That nigga paid his $200 and got to get out of jail card. That's what the fuck happened. He paid that money.
I think he did.
Most definitely.
Dang.
So do y'all see any jail time?
No.
Fuck no. I see
Nope.
him back in the White House in 2024.
I do too.
I
see
just
it
want
too,
my
though.
stimulus. That's all I ask for.
Damn.
I don't look.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck the stimulus. If this nigga get back in the White, I ain't mean to call him that. This orange motherfucker get back in the White House. We fuck
Yes,
as
no.
a country.
He was cocky before.
But why would we fuck
Okay.
though? Like,
Think
explain
about
like, why.
you got to think about the mind state of a person. So you already know how Trump was cocky and I'm this and I'm that. As the president, shit, he called for a whole, basically a rally to go take over the Capitol building because he wanted to keep that power. Now let them take him out of that seat, impeach his ass, indict him all these fucking times, and then he get back. Oh, he really mind through the roof.
And then
oh man, he ain't gonna be able to, you ain't gonna be able to
Biden
shut him
slow
up.
ass then gave this nigga, not to say he gave him, he kind of gave him leeway. He
Because
proved
he's
his
too old.
point.
Because he's too old.
He proved his point.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I do see him got a big ass chance getting there because Biden came in
Well,
and proved his point.
Well, kinda. Because Obama did so well that when Trump came in, we were still living under the change of Obama. So it seemed like Trump did this hurrah. Now, Trump fucked up so much shit that when Biden came in, it was so ugly. It was a lot of him repairing. So it looks like, even though I think he still did a horrible fucking job, but he did so much trying to catch up from all the fuck ups that Trump did, he couldn't really
It's
look
the,
good
it's
as
the
a
same
president.
thing with Obama. Like all the shit he had to clean up
Yeah.
when he came in the
After-
White House, and they was trying to put everything on him. Like
his
it was
ass,
his
his
fault.
ass just was conscious. I'm not gonna lie. Biden a little what's that
Sleepy
word?
Biden.
Fuck a sleepy. That nigga sleep tired. He gone. That nigga damn near his mind gone. You can see it in his face. That nigga be getting lost.
That's why I
it's
said.
like-
too old, man.
That's why I say a lot of people voted for him because
Trump.
They
at
didn't
the
want
time Trump had people running in the fucking Capitol and shit, and
Yeah.
it was out of control.
No, that was before.
But
We
yeah,
voted before
but,
that,
yeah,
but-
but a lot of shit was out of control with Donald Trump, and a lot of people just
Everything
wanted him
was out
out
of
of there.
control.
They just wanted him out of that White House, and they
Obama
voted for
gave
whoever they
him-
could.
Not a fixed country because you know America still got its motherfucking problems. But Obama literally gave Trump a thriving country, and it
Yeah.
was becoming because like his last few like months as president, this all you seen was jobs coming back, gas prices going down, and wages and shit increasing.
And that's why when Trump got in, his first couple of months, he like, I'm bringing in so many jobs. I'm like, nah, this
didn't
was
do
this
shit.
man shit.
Right.
This was Obama's doing. That was his pen signing these things in. But everybody gives Trump the praise because he was in office.
It's just like everybody blames Biden for everything going on now. Like you said, when Trump they talk about the economy, the nigga Trump out there starting trade wars.
Yeah.
He fucking beefing with he raising the tax on this, so they raising the tax on us. Then you have the fucking pandemic, which was handled terribly.
Was it?
It was handled.
I say it was. It
I think it
definitely
was handled according to
Terrible.
plan.
Nah, I agree with
It
you.
was
on that.
handed terrible for us, the people. But I think for the government, it was handled
Yeah,
according
for
to
them,
plan.
they
I
never
think-
have a break. They never go through.
No, I think they planned it the way they happened.
Yeah,
Because they got richer in this.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and they destroyed the economy in the process. Well,
Definitely.
destroyed our part of the
There we
economy
go.
that
Yeah,
we
there we
care
go.
about.
Yep,
They
yep.
The
destroyed.
economy ain't going nowhere.
But no, they fucked us over like hella bad, especially during Trump era. He didn't, like I said, he was a person going around talking about he drained the swamp. Said, nigga, you part of it. Said, nigga,
Facts.
you was born to money. Like, nigga, you is the swamp. And like I said, I don't give nobody no credit because you done donated to a charity that done probably gave $5 to some black folks. That don't mean shit to me.
So I heard some shit. I ain't read the story. I gotta look into that shit tonight. But they was talking about Biden's son, and that it's
Yeah,
a
Hunter Biden.
possibility that it's a strong possibility that he can go up for impeachment because of his son.
Because if he possibly lied, not because of his son, possibly he lied about knowing about what his son was involved in. Because back then he said that he didn't know of any deals. See, I don't want to misquote it because I got to look more into it. He didn't know any deals that he had with the people overseas that he was dealing with. That's what he said, but come to find out, it seems like he did. You know what I'm saying? Know about it. But who the fuck gonna tell the truth? People gotta, let's just be real.
Right? Yeah.
You ain't gonna snitch on yourself. Let's just people
Right.
put this whole non-human thing. If it's like, nah, I'm gonna lie, man. That's my
And-
motherfucker son. Like, I'm not gonna get him.
and that nigga Trump lied his whole presidency.
Right.
And there's some motherfucker out there that's counting his not lies. They said he's overpassed 7,000 plus lies to the public.
Fuck that. This nigga Trump I don't understand why so many people want him back as president. Because you really listen to a lot of the shit he said. Like, granted, he just said some shit. Like, damn, that's some real shit.
Right.
Because I feel like everybody can say some real shit.
You know why?
In the middle of ignorance.
You know why? Because he make a lot of weak motherfuckers feel important.
Facts.
That's why.
Facts.
I was
That's
watching-
kind of his strategy.
Right, and I was watching something on TikTok last night where this white boy, he was at a they was at a rally, whatever, and he was out there yelling KKK and white power, all this other shit. When them black folks crossed that line and got close enough to him, he peeled up out of that motherfucking shit. The cameraman was like, "Why are you taking your uniform off?" He was like, "I was just playing. It was just jokes. I was just doing it for fun." Oh, so now you scared. So these are the motherfuckers that's out here talking all this tough ass shit.
There's some ones out there that really believe that racist shit, and they would take it there. But
Yeah.
the thing is, he makes the trailer park white guy
Feel important.
feel like, and then he makes them feel like they're the ones, they're the victims. You know what I mean? He said, we're gonna bring back the coal mines and all that. No, that job is over.
Yeah.
Like, get into another field. But they're so privileged that they think that these industries are gonna come back to me. Like, these industries are gonna come back to our towns and make us. No, it's not. When they took our industries away out of our towns, you know what we had to do? We either had to uproot and leave to go to where the money is, or we just had to make do with what we got and make a different way. But what these people are feeling like, we're gonna get our way of living back. There's no getting back. We don't go backwards in time. But
They
that's
feel like, I just want to know, like, what makes them think that a company that said fuck them and left is gonna come back.
Facts.
You think that you gonna work cheaper than motherfuckers overseas? No, you're not. You're not. Cause I'm not. I don't give a fuck. They offer me a few cents to go make some Nikes. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna pay a bill.
They say I'm in the kitchen.
I said, shit, I can't even buy
I'm
no
in the-
now.
McDonald's off this.
Should they bring industries back into America? 1,000%. But if you know business, you know they're not gonna do that. Trump talks about all these other people that got business overseas, but he got business overseas.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Is as a business standpoint, it's smart.
Or like when he was talking about all the illegal immigrants and he had hella immigrants working for his ass.
Right.
Hella immigrants.
Hiring them.
Well, in that case, you don't have to like a person to have you work for them, because if them rules apply, slaves wouldn't have been working.
No, I'm talking about like to say like when he was talking all this shit about companies hiring like all these illegals and
Yeah.
bringing them into the country
Yeah,
when
and not being American,
Yeah.
so called. Like, I don't understand the whole.
it's because it's the political party game is so fucking fantastic because it can convince you of some bullshit by using the method that you talked about before. As long as I can convince you to hate somebody you already hate, I will win. And then
Right.
also, if I can convince you that the person that you already hate is the cause of your entire suffering, it's over from there. Because now you're going to rally with my word regardless, because now it's us versus them.
Yeah.
And that's how the Democrats do it as well. They go to the gays, the blacks, people who suffered through things, so to speak. And they go to these people and be like, yeah, well, them right there, the Republicans, they're the ones who, it's their fault. It's because they're the ones who are bigots. They don't want you to be gay. They hate you for being black. And you need to rally for this reason because, you know, this is what our campaign is based on. But at the end of the day, neither side helping with shit.
Right.
Neither side gives a fuck.
Yep.
At all.
Because both of them is telling each side something different is the cause for the same fucking problem. Somebody's fucking lying.
The thing that's so funny about this whole side thing is, like, when you go to work, you park your car, you go inside. It's the same thing with them. It's like they all work in the same goddamn building.
Yeah.
They having lunch together. They're going out on the golf course together. And all of a sudden, when they get in front of us, it's like we're divided. No, they're not.
No.
No, they're not. Most of the time, I never really seen Democrats and Republicans live argue about, you know, what's right and what's wrong. I seen them argue about how much money they're gonna spend it with it. They were like, well, I think we should give this right. Then Republicans or Democrats will come back with, well, how much money are we gonna allocate towards this, and how much money they argue about that shit. They
One
don't give
time-
a flying fuck about us.
You did see the motherfucker. Let's just say that Trump era was a fucking mess because that's the time you just see politicians. on
Is it
some
over?
real-
Is the Trump era over?
No. I mean during his like presidency. That's
Trump
when you
is
see
winning in the polls right now, and it's not even fucking close.
Yeah, I know. No, what I'm saying.
Not even close.
But he literally changed the political game. Like everything became childish as fuck after that.
Yeah.
And it became, that's why I said bringing him back would be dangerous, because right now, like, it's one of those thoughts that's in the back of her head, but like that shit with Russia and China still going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like to bring this motherfucker back.
This the wrong time.
Yeah. To bring this motherfucker back during this time. He does not have, Biden doesn't either. They don't have the leadership qualities to be able to bring us, if we were to go to war.
Wait a minute. I believe that Biden, if healthy, he knows the political game because he's been in this world so long. I mean, he know how to go place to conduct himself and represent America in the right way. I just don't think he's in a mental space.
Senile.
Right. He's not in the mental space.
I've been to that. They both senile in the motherfucker. Like, there's just two different ones.
Trump was just uneducated in what he got into.
Yeah.
He don't
What's
know
the
nothing
difference
about
between
that.
them two and senile?
There's two different seniles. That's how you got one senile.
What
where
Trump got?
He got that, like we talked about this before, when that granddaddy that just don't give a fuck. Everybody got that one granddad that will say any fucking thing out his mouth, like grab him by the pussy. That's some old granddad shit. Know what I mean? That's some granddad shit. Or, matter of fact, that's my black guy.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
That's some
shit
old
right there.
senile race. That's some old
crazy.
senile. Like I used to call niggas back in the day, but now my daughter dating the black dudes. And yeah, that's my black guy right
That's
there. He's showing them
crazy
off
as
to the
shit.
friends like that. Like he kind of resentful, but he got to say that's his nigga. Like,
But Trump getting back in there, being that he just likes the power. He don't give a fuck about the people that's following him.
He love the
Know what I
attention.
mean, he like the
fan
power that
base,
it
the
brings.
attention.
That's
He
why
love
he
that
the
Him
only
getting back in
president.
there in
Cameras
the
and
middle
all
of
that.
he
wars and all of that shit.
campaigned the whole presidency.
He's still doing it right
All
now.
4 years. He campaigned the whole time.
He's still making money off of them indicting him. He's making money off of that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Matter of fact, his numbers have spiked since they indicted this man.
That's crazy.
People are rallying behind him even more. Then the problem is with the Democrat side, we don't have nobody to rally around. Nobody gives a shit about Biden.
No.
Nobody cares. They need to put somebody that's running against him, but the Democrats already made up their mind. No one's going to run against Biden. He's the candidate. Whatever. He's going to lose.
For the second run?
Yeah. They don't want any.
he's gonna
to run
fucking
against him.
lose.
He's going to lose.
He's
For
gonna
sure.
lose.
Now, Trump possibly can lose because you have like DeSantis and all of them running against him on the Republican side. So if they pick up steam, say around, the midterms and stuff like that, then they probably can undercut. But I don't see them beating out Trump.
I don't see
It's going to be a
them-
Republican there no matter who it is because Biden ain't winning.
And Democrats they're fighting a losing battle. They try to hop too hard on certain trains that just don't really mean shit to people at the end of the day. Not the fact that it shouldn't, but it's the fact that some of the shit they like to hop on a lot of social issues that real life the government ain't really got a lot of.
Bull in.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I don't really want you to focus on like the bathroom shit and the
Yeah, because we got bills.
yeah. Motherfuckers got shit to do. I don't
Right,
care.
right.
Like all this, like I be looking at it, like you'll see the Republican page and like both pages. I follow both official pages. You'll see the Republican page and they plays like we need to do this. You see some fuck shit up there, but you see some like necessary shit niggas need to do. And you go on Democrat page, look at the shit like, the fuck are y'all even
Have you?
trying to do? Like it seems like the only thing they're trying to do is pander.
That's it.
Give them participation trophies and make them somewhat think that we're doing something. Other than that, we don't have nothing tangible to offer. They have nothing tangible, and
You
that's
don't hear any policies of what they're going to do for us.
no.
So what you think gonna happen if fucking Donald Trump win in 2024?
It's going to be pandemonium, guys.
It is. Do you remember how bad it was the first time?
Yay.
Times that by
Imagine
10, man.
it's gonna be
I
time
don't
because
even wanna
now
think about it, man.
it's the Democratic
You can't tell them
side.
shit.
Mm-hmm. And Democratic side shit, they damn near losing followers they damn self.
We seen the
Because they're
flags
not
on the trucks and all that shit. So
focusing
imagine 2024.
on the shit, and Republicans are on some cult shit. Not to say all of them,
Not all of them. You
But
do
the-
have a
most
lot of them.
but them Trump
You
support
do have a lot of
motherfuckers-
them split
Say
from
most
Trump.
of them. You say most of them.
On
Not
the,
all of them, but
because you
most of
have,
them.
what was the guy name that was his general or whatever?
the Mr. Pillow.
Nah, he was just like a friend or whatever. damn, what was his name, man? But anyways, he split from him too. I mean, he said he was wrong about. I mean, because Trump basically he knew that the indictment shit was. I mean, the what he got indicted for, the January 6th shit. He tried to overturn, the votes, but he knew from jump that it wasn't fake, that it wasn't this. He had his people telling him this. Now, I mean, but he got so many people trying to overturn it for him because he just wanted the power. He doesn't give a fuck about, if it was true or not that he lost. Like, nigga, I don't want to leave this house. Like, I came from being a spoiled dude out here that's saying one day I might be the president of this place, and now I am. He don't want to leave. That's all it was. He don't give a fuck about no voter, because if he did, that's violation to civil rights. Because my right to vote says that my vote counts. But you're telling me that it shouldn't count and you should still be the president. That's a violation to my rights. As a matter of fact, that's one of the charges that he got. I think he got charged on 2
So he
civil
got
rights
indicted
charges.
for that too.
Yeah, I think it's 2
God
civil rights
damn,
charges,
Trump.
yeah.
They said lock his ass up, man.
Do you think he gonna get time?
No.
Fuck no.
That nigga ain't even gonna get a tap on
Money
the wrist.
talks. That's how I look at it.
They dapping that nigga up right now.
So he got 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, 2 counts related to the efforts of obstruct voting certificates, and then you have 1 count of conspiracy to violate civil rights. Damn. And that's just the third.
So these are all conspiracies.
Well, seemed like 1 is conspiracy. No, 2 is conspiracy. You got a conspiracy.
That's why
to
he's
defraud.
not going to jail.
No, you go to jail for conspiracy.
Shit, you look. There's plenty of
Yeah,
motherfuckers
but-
in jail for conspiracy to commit murder. That's a thing.
You gotta understand, but you gotta understand.
But
This
you gotta
is
think
this
about
is
it.
the
His
third
money
indictment.
long too.
You
And
got,
then on top
you
of
gotta
that-
understand it. Trump has 70 charges against him right now. These are just the indictments. This indictment included 4 charges. Trump has 70 fucking charges.
God, so why
over
is-
30 of them are felonies.
But what I don't get is how you got 30 felonies and you not sitting the fuck behind bars.
Facts.
money.
Yeah, but a lot of people had money
I think it's
and set the
because
fuck in jail.
I think it's because so many people that could charge him was complicit in the shit he was doing. I think that
If you think, don't it?
yeah, I think that
I think
Probably was
him going
involved in
down-
that shit
yeah.
too.
I also think they're scared of the backlash.
Just look at the vice president. He left his
From
side.
his- from his constituents?
But just think, look
Yes.
at the vice president. What he did when it got close to Donald Trump leaving out of office. He bailed the fuck out.
I don't fucking like Pence,
He
but
bailed out.
But that's one way to try to, I guess, show your strength and keep your head up and show the big bad bully that you ain't scared of him. Because this man had people walking in the White House screaming, hang Mike Pence. And Mike Pence is running against Trump right now. He's last in place because they ain't voting for him. But to run against the man you just was vice president to, it's kind of saying like, nigga, I ain't scared of you. Know what I mean? In a sense. So I can respect him for that. But I never liked Mike Pence from the jump. Mike Pence is a little crazy. He said he wanted gay people to get electroshock therapy. I said, God damn, I had my questions about what they got going on.
he wanted to
but
shock the
God
brain.
Damn, you a
Bring
little,
him back to
yeah,
reality.
You're a little crazy. That's
That's
doing
what
too
he
much.
tried to do.
That's
Man,
doing
we
too
are not back in the time
Yeah,
of
that's doing a little bit
Frankenstein
too
and all
much.
this crazy ass. Don't nobody do that shit no more, man.
Niggas say shock therapy. God, that
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
How you change that is you stop promoting certain shit on social media.
Yeah, you slow it down.
You
It's
stop
out there
promoting
now.
shit in cartoons. You stop doing
Yeah.
shit like that. It's gonna take a time now because it's out there.
It's out there.
But you can dead the situation.
slow
You
it
can
down.
fix it and slow it the
Sure.
fuck down.
For sure.
Honestly, I
So when
believe,
your kids get older, they know. You know what I mean?
and also, niggas gotta start fighting about some real shit nowadays. Like, there's a lot of whole real shit going on, and we still fighting these issues, which, in terms, like we say, no matter how much we want to say it, bad publicity and good publicity is the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, well, bad publicity and good publicity is good. It's the same thing. I don't know about the same thing unless you have one goal, and that's to get seen. If your goal is to get seen, yeah, it's good.
Then that's the whole goal. It's to get it seen. That's the whole goal. Is to get it seen.
So
But what I'm saying, if,
so what you
if
saying?
if you want to
Publicity.
get, if you want to the people that just want to get seen, period. Yeah, bad publicity is great for you because now people are gonna know your name.
Oh, okay.
Now, if they know your name on a negative sense, now you're just forever known for this bullshit. So sometimes it can be, yeah, you're famous now, but
yeah, I feel what you're saying. It could be a good and a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying, but the purpose of the publicity. Like you said, like I get like it could be a bad thing, but that's why I said with this thing is it doesn't matter how you try to say, oh, we don't need to push it, but as long as there's a pushback, like I said, there's gonna be publicity because even though you're not agreeing with it, you're posting something about it, which means more people are going to fight about it, which means more people are going to see it, which in terms is going to push to more people that might incline to turn that way. That's what I say. It doesn't matter what it is, because if you're trying to push in a narrative, it's easier to push a narrative on people who don't agree with it than it is to people who do. Because even the people who do, they might see it and say, yeah, I agree with that, and like on. Well, somebody who doesn't agree with it will probably take more time out to go against it.
Yeah. Now let's go to some of his indictments and dig a little bit deeper on something. Let's just think about. You remember he made claims that the voting machines, was miscounting and he actually won a little more. That was proven to be false. Now, I'm under the impression just to throw that away and not let that be a thing anymore. I don't think computers should be involved every time. Yeah. Give people paper voting things, fill in the bubble, and they scan it like they did in fucking high school and middle school. Know what I mean? Because now you can get rid of the whole, it got hacked. It got none of that. You ain't hacking the sheet of paper. Know what I mean? Some things should be more, it's not secretive, but should be more treated with more delicacy than our voting for the next fucking president.
Yeah, because
anybody can say it got hacked.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we all know that, hey, computers do get hacked, so we got that possibility thing in the back of our mind, like, maybe, I don't know. Know what I mean? Because let's just say if we knew Obama won and he came out, and they say he lost, and he came out and said they cheated him, we would have got right behind his side. And remember, like, yeah, they cheated that man. Know what I mean? He did it just the same way as they trust in Trump. Know what I mean? It just is what it is. But we get rid of that and just let it be paper. Hack what? Did it go in there and with the erasers and hack what? You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's good or bad. The purpose is.
I mean, shit, even with paper, they can throw that shit away.
Notarized. Well, it doesn't matter if publicity is good or bad. The purpose is to get notarized. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I just think that the Catch Me Outside chick, that publicity, no, it was good for her.
It was good.
Because it was horrible publicity. She got known as somebody that talked shit about, to her parent and blah, 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 blah. But then on the flip side,
she's a millionaire.
She's a millionaire. It just got her out there. That's that bullshit.
That's it. It doesn't matter what kind of publicity it is. It's good or bad.
But you know what? I will say this. She took some negative shit and turned it into some positive shit.
Not everybody can do it.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of people was talking about, oh, she's not gonna make it. She's not gonna do this. She got platinum songs.
Yeah, but damn, the song.
You feel me? But I'm talking as far as the music industry, because that's what she was.
For kids too.
Because that's what she was shooting for, was the music industry. You know what I mean? Before anything else, and
she kind of flipped and went straight positive and hooked up with the other dude that was on some fucked up shit. And now he a boxer. That nigga, the Boot Gang. He's a running people's shit. Boot Gang. I mean, he running people's shit, filming this.
Oh
stuff,
no, that's
stealing stuff.
Nah, I know who you talking about, but that's not.
That's not her.
That's the other girl. I know who you talking about.
Two crazy white.
She was ratchet as shit.
Whoa, Vicky.
She turned his life around and shit.
She turned her life around too. Yeah.
He got his shit together and shit.
Whoa, Vicky was, damn, that was a crazy ass era of white chicks.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's weird that her name was Whoa Vicky. She looks just like the Family Odd Parents person.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh, you wild as fuck.
Real talk. But yeah, so just to wrap it up, do y'all think that Trump will win?
I kind of do.
2024. What y'all think, man? Call in. I mean,
man, I think so. That motherfucker coming back? Gonna be in there, man. He gonna be in there.
That shit's scary.
And that's why I say 2024 gonna be. We thought we went through some shit and seen some shit in 2023.
You talking about bold racism?
Man, we ain't see shit yet. Them motherfuckers.
And we already seen what happened when they. I don't think he gonna leave his second year.
Oh no, sir. They gonna be able to tell him, Nate, what?
Man.
Well, good thing is.
You talking about cocky?
We got age on our side with these two.
But just think about it. You talking about cocky and the shit that's gonna be said after the fact.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers knocked out in front of some bars and clubs out this motherfucker in 2024. What? I'm letting you know that
bold now. Racism that's gonna be crazy because they feel like they're gonna have the power now.
I suggest anybody that's racist, you better check yourself Like they say, the old folks say, before you
Before you
wreck
wreck
yourself.
yourself.
Because we ain't the old niggas like we used to be, the motherfuckers that was scared to speak and scared to talk, because we
I'm
would
not
definitely
even-
go on your ass.
Okay, the boat
Straight up.
racism.
Think about it.
The boat racism is a problem, and that's gonna be a huge thing. Now we think the economy is bad now, and all this other shit. And like you were saying, they got wars and shit still going on overseas. Trump can't handle all this shit. He's just ignorant. He just say stupid shit.
Think about how he reacted
He can't run the country
during the
correct.
pandemic. He
Right.
was trying to.
The man said inject bleach until you goddamn skin.
Yeah, he was saying any fucking thing.
People forget about that. The man retarded,
He
man.
didn't say no shit like that.
He did.
Yes, he did. He
said
said they can
injects
inject
light
it. Lysol. Was it
said
Lysol?
light
It was
and
bleach.
bleach.
Yeah.
Light and bleach. What was the other thing he said? He said the reason why California was catching on fire is because their forest was too dirty. If you look around, they got leaves and sticks everywhere. So, nigga, it's a forest.
Nigga, that's woods. You got leaves for 10 years ago still on the ground in the woods right now. What the fuck is you
What did he
talking
say about the hurricane?
What did he say about the
What
hurricane?
was it, Joe? He said he was going to shoot a nuke in that joint?
Yeah, he did.
Shoot
He
a
did.
nuke in the
He did.
hurricane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a dummy.
Nigga, you cannot beat Mother Nature.
He's a stupid motherfucker.
What the fuck
And
is
he's the
wrong
one
with
that's about
you,
to
bro?
get back.
He was a rich,
doing jump shots,
He was a
paper
rich
towels.
boy
Mhm.
that decided to be president, and it's like he's living out every dream he had as a president through that shit. Because think about all the shit, like all the big shit that he had, like was on some shit that you probably would say if you was a regular motherfucker.
What I tell you?
Sorry,
Man, hold on. What my man Smoke get on this mic. Every sentence is like word cuss, word cuss, word cuss. He can't help it.
I learned it from Mac. Bernie Mac and Samuel Jackson are my spirit.
Say, you
guys.
motherfucker.
But yeah, you're right though.
He
He's a different breed of a man. I mean, he has that. But he brought up in that, like you said, that
Yeah.
rich kid. Like he brought up in that. This is
like
mine.
Space Force and
Yeah.
build a wall and Mexico going to pay for it. Like that's not something that a person like shit. Me, I've never
He
been
didn't
in.
even finish the fucking ball.
You know what I'm saying? I've never been a person that's been in the White House. I've never done anything with politics. I've never been a senator, nothing of that sort. But I can tell you that if I try to build some shit, my neighbor not gonna pay for the motherfucker.
Facts.
And then
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Facts. Now,
Like,
what
I want
Mexico-
a fence up right here. You gonna tell your neighbor, I want a fence up, but you
he
building
did.
it.
I don't think he got them to. He didn't get them to pay for it, but he did get Mexico to give him hella fucking soldiers to guard the border.
And that's very smart, because you think they're gonna fucking police their goddamn self if they don't fuck with your pale ass any motherfucking way.
You know what I mean?
That's more fucking security. Like, all right, let's get Sanchez and the rest of everybody over this motherfucker, because that's my family right there.
which is funny
You
because
think they gonna pick their family over your ass? Come
Still-
on, bro.
most of the illegal immigrants that stay here still don't even come from the fucking wall. They
Yeah.
come just on a plane. They just come here
Right.
legally. They
And-
come here
and
legally.
get food stamps and get benefits and every motherfucking thing.
Me personally, I don't give a damn who come here. It's how I feel. Now, do I feel? It's gonna sound racist. Do I feel like some people do get here and like the Ukrainians that's coming here, they get benefits that we don't even have right now? Yeah, they do. But who the fuck am I to say you can't come here? It should be equal. If you gonna get the benefits, let me get them too.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, but
Right.
for you to come here, then I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they say it's taking a job as well. At the end of the day, it do take jobs, but that was because being this slave mentality, all we think about is working. Let's just create our own goddamn jobs. Now we can create the jobs for other people if we create the businesses, but we always say they're taking our jobs. That's because we shouldn't just want to be workers all the fucking time anyways.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
But you can see that real weird workman's mentality. Like I seen the dude, we was talking about the problem with young people nowadays is they don't have no loyalty to their company. And just like, loyalty to a company for what?
yeah, they ain't gonna be loyal to you.
Now, I get that if you work for a real good, because it is a few real good companies out there, your manager might look out for this, that. They mess around, pay for everything, and they do you good. Like they don't complain if you go out for family leave or something, like, you know. But then you got other companies that will replace you because you got to go to your daughter's funeral or some crazy shit.
Yeah, like my wife's company. I mean, she be wanting to, you know, do her own thing, which is good. Like, cause I encourage her to do her own business. But the only reason, I say things like, don't leave that company, and she be like, shit, it's just a company at the end of the day. But I look at them like, I don't know no company. We had a house fire, and the fucking Salvation Army people or Red Cross people, they don't give a flying fuck. They didn't give a shit about us, cause I'm talking about we lost everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Salvation, I mean, Red Cross came through there, ain't do shit, but her company came through and looked out for the cookout. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, people like that.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie though.
Fuck with it.
They ain't replaced them 750 Pokemon I lost in that fire.
God damn, not the Pokemon.
Man, I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
give him his goddamn Pokemon
Man,
card.
that just had me mad, cuz.
Y'all call that number on the bottom of the
jump
screen.
like, this jump, I done took some
I ain't gonna lie
time.
though. Having a house fire, the firemen do more damage than the fire.
Nigga, what? I thought I was the only one that seen that shit. Now why the fuck you had to break that window like that, cuz?
Yeah.
When you
Why
could have just opened the door and took
spraying
your ass.
shit and it got nothing to do with
You
nothing.
right.
Said the fire right there. Why you over there?
That's just like some car accidents.
Yeah.
Now I think they be pressed to use the jaws of life. Now some of them cars, you ain't gotta cut the fucking top off the bitch just to get the motherfucker out of the goddamn car. And he weigh the same size that I weigh. You could have pulled that nigga out the sunroof.
Yeah, so yeah, there is
Like
some.
you right, I do see that. I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
the only one that seen that type of shit. I think they do it on purpose. Like certain people house, they just do major
Shit,
damage.
we found
to
out
them,
we
and it
found
ain't
out the
even
hard
fucking
way that
serious,
America's
bro.
cruel as fuck because I didn't know. Maybe that was just my ignorance and being young, but I didn't know that you had to pay the firemen that came and put your house out.
Motherfucker, that's your job.
No. We got sued, sir, by the fire department. They want they got their money.
My
Straight
thing,
like that.
My thing about it is, said, don't we pay taxes for this? shit?
Man, that's what I see.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Right.
That's what I thought. No, sir. They want their money.
So we got to pay taxes for 'em and provide.
Oh, yes, sir.
Man, let it burn down. Let it burn. I ain't gonna pay you because I lost everything. You ain't gonna
so
get
you know
nothing.
what?
Let
You
it
know
burn
what?
down. Somebody gotta put it out. I ain't got
lost
the
it
proper.
anyway.
Yeah, I ain't got the proper artillery.
I lost
Somebody
it anyway.
gotta put it out. So
It's
burn.
already gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
How the fuck I'm gonna pay you back? I just lost everything. Now I
Everything.
gotta get back.
The Salvation Army came
Come
through
on,
with a
man.
$200 debit card. I'm like, we ain't got no house. $200 debit card, and they give us, I think it was a day in a hotel. I'm like, fam. So we lost everything. So what we gonna do in this one day to just make it up?
$200. We gonna splurge today. We gonna get something eating after tomorrow. I don't know what this fuck
They-
to say.
I don't know what to say.
The
That shit
Salvation
crazy.
Army says salvage.
No, it's Red Cross. Red Cross. I
Red
keep saying
Cross.
Salvation. Yeah.
Red Cross.
Man, y'all. Dang.
They said,
I
hey,
can, you can't even expect them to save your
they
ass.
said, look,
Mm-mm.
we got
You fall
200
off a boat, you see Red Cross on the side of the helicopter, man. Hey, just let me go,
Hey,
cuz.
look, ain't gonna lie, they was low-key giving you the plan. They said, look, we got $200 for you and the hotel room. So you might as well trap. That's all I can do for you.
That shit, that's basically what they're telling you. Hit the kitchen. You got $200, that's a come up. And I'm gonna give you a free night. So you ain't got to touch the $200. Now it's on you tomorrow. What you gonna do with that $200?
Trap, nigga.
You right.
That's fucked
That's exactly what the fuck
So
they
you better
doing.
go get an O and get it off. I don't know what else to tell you.
That's all it is.
That's fucked
Whatever
up.
you make off that should pay for your second night. And you
Yeah.
should still have some money in your pocket.
Weird thing
That
is,
shit
and that's
there,
pretty
man.
much how crime is born. That's literally how crime happens. I mean, say the government, the world basically
Putting
said,
fucked up
I don't know,
situations, man.
said, your kid's hungry, you can't afford it, well, starve. And then you just like, well, it's a whole bunch of lucrative business opportunities out here.
Right.
You
Let
don't
me
need
go
an
obtain
application.
one.
You don't need an application. All
Right.
you need is the right money, and you in there. You got the job.
And people frown upon them just like we just expect people to do. Like people really expect people to starve for their morals.
Right.
I'm not starving for a person's morals. Not for nobody morals other than mine.
Meaning like what?
Meaning like somebody will really look down. Like I've literally seen people like look horribly at somebody who like, well, they shouldn't have been still like they stealing food. Like
Yeah, they need it.
said, I can't be mad at a person stealing food because they was hungry. I really can't. That's just like I literally worked at a McDonald's where they got mad at me because I said I wasn't about to go out there and tell the man he can't eat out the trash. I said he already can't get food, so you want me to tell him he can't go salvage some food that people didn't want?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I didn't had that happen before.
That's
I done had that happen where the lady was literally snapping on the guy for going in the dumpster. I'm like, okay, I'm delivering y'all product here. This man, y'all threw all this shit in the trash, and you mad that if he ain't buying it, nobody's buying it. You threw it in the trash.
right.
Let the man have it, but people are, there's some people that love their job too goddamn much. Say, sheesh. Say they don't even care about you. They don't even know that you work here.
I ain't
When you
chasing
think about
nobody. I ain't chasing nobody. For what? Well, look like running outside of Walmart because you done stole a TV. Say if you want to scan your 50-inch TV as bananas, that's on you. I ain't mad at you. That's you got away with that.
Yeah.
It's not my job to
not.
run after you.
Yeah, because you're not security.
not.
They do. Walmart do got security.
Secondly, yeah.
Any store got security.
always-
Should have
It's
security.
certain things that you just I'm just not dying.
Yeah.
Can
that's
we
just-
can we hop in a conversation real quick? I know it's a little bit off subject, but it's kind of on subject. It's something that's been on my mind heavy. I want to talk to the people about. So as people, we got to stop selling ourselves short in life because businesses have a product to sell, right? But as a person who working 9 to 5, you don't have no product to sell, so you sell you. You selling you. Stop selling yourself short for companies to benefit them. Because they'll tell you all this, oh, we're a family, we need to make these sacrifices. They not making these sacrifices. You making these sacrifices. You're the one that's picking up extra shift and missing out on your kid's life. You the one that's saying, all right, well, you know, I got to miss out on this. I got to do this, or I got to work extra hours, and they not giving a fuck. And then as soon as you have something going on, you try to figure out where your company mad that you calling out.
Yup.
You just sold yourself short.
The whole time they on vacation, they kick back doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way to break that cycle is to gain the knowledge because we only need money for knowledge. That's it. There's nothing
And
else
black
we
folks
need
need to stop telling their kids they need to work. Cause that ain't not
because-
not pressing. Let me put it this way: stop saying that they need to work for somebody else and pressing that they need to work for somebody else. Teach them to start their own fucking business
because
and their
it's
own
like
shit.
the only reason you pay for something because you don't have it. You know what I mean? So because like you go to the doctor because if you know how to fix yourself, you would have did it. Know what I mean? If you go to the hair salon, know what I mean, if you know how to do it yourself, you would have did it your goddamn self. So you only need the money for that. So stop filling your day with bullshit. Fill your day with knowledge of how to do things. That's less money to give to other motherfuckers.
Definitely.
That's how you break that cycle.
That's why all old dudes learn how to fix their cars. You'll see all of them outside. Yep. Because ain't nobody got time to go to mechanic.
And
every
that's
week.
crazy because when I grew up, that's all I seen. I ain't see the older black folks taking their cars to no mechanic or no shops and no shit. They was doing that shit in the backyard.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss those days because like I grew up seeing my mama go to somebody in the back alley get the car
Right.
fixed, and you know uncles, cousins, everything.
Put a whole moat out beside
Then
the house.
as soon as it's my turn,
Duh. You gotta go to the shop. Bro.
yeah, I gotta go to a shop. 'Cause you go to people my age, I don't know how to fix no car. Look, even the crackheads ain't got no trades no more. The crackheads used to have all the trades. You go to crackhead, they get you, they fix you.
Got no trades.
They had all the trades. The crackheads get your car fixed. The crackheads cut your grass. They help you fix a broken shingle in your rooftop. Matter of fact, they will steal the stroller and then ask you if you need them to go back to get the baby.
That's because when them crackheads was in school, it taught them that. I mean, they had that shit in
Now-
the schools.
Crackheads, they be mad at you because they ain't got no way to get this money.
Yeah,
They want me to just send it to them.
yeah.
They either crackheads want me to send them money or the hoes. I said, dang, the prostitutes.
Cash App.
Look, prostitutes don't even want to fuck no more for the money.
Just give it to me.
Yeah, send me money on Cash App. I got big titties. That's
Something
it.
wrong with this
That's
dude,
it. It's like, damn, like you gotta pop that thing or something.
That go back to the motherfuckers paying for videos,
What you mean?
pictures and videos.
Yeah, on
I said,
something like OnlyFans.
the hub is free.
Man, come on, cuz.
It's always been free.
When I was growing up, you had Playboy books. That shit was free. You ain't had to go
I
online
ain't
and,
gonna lie.
and pay for a picture.
Still life ain't me, so I don't understand people. I ain't gonna lie. Even as a kid, like I received a few news. You know, in teenage years, I received those news, but it was one of those things that kind of got lost in my phone because it was like, I ain't.
Yeah.
So I
See
ain't
the
getting
era
nothing.
you came out. You out here like see it in our era. We ain't had the internet, so we ain't had
Right.
girls that can post pictures half naked and send you
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Nigga, you had Playboy books. You had Jet magazines.
Yeah,
or you
that's
had,
it.
Or
And that-
that's all you had.
And that fuzzy channel that y'all can never
and
really
that
see.
channel
Yeah,
that
that
can never
channel-
come in quite.
You can
come
hear
in. You can hear.
You can hear.
Clear as a
Sometimes you
motherfucker.
can see their face a little
Yeah,
bit.
clear,
Now
but-
you can see.
It didn't come in. That's the shit we had coming up. We ain't had it. It's easy access now, man.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. When the hub was free, it was free.
Yeah,
Goddamn it.
like
I
that.
was on that.
Like
jump.
right now, it's so easy, man, for somebody to see your girl whole body. That's crazy. But I don't have to meet her in person. They know with her body, with a fucking mole that on her leg and every fucking thing.
And,
I wasn't
and then
gonna
they'll
bring
get mad at you because you don't want people to see it.
Yeah, like I said, I was gonna bring this up, but like that's why a lot of dudes they say it's insecure when a dude say, "Hey, I don't want my girl wearing that." They can say it's an insecure thing, but I'm like, yo, why do I want you to look seductive to everyone?
Right.
And now you about to be on the internet looking at like that to everyone. It's like, why? Like you
Who are you
shouldn't-
trying to
You
entertain?
posted something the other day. You said you shouldn't be with someone if you're gonna give something like I'm
You
summarizing.
shouldn't be with somebody that you gotta hide and hide from the people. Basically, if you shouldn't be with somebody that you gotta hide from the people that you're with.
No, yeah.
Or
that-
you talking about the
I'm
joint
talking about
that
the one
if you
was like-
making somebody else feel
Yeah.
like they want it, like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
If you with somebody
Exactly.
but you giving somebody else the impression that they have a chance,
yeah, you shouldn't
and I
be
think
with
that's where the seductive pictures and all of that shit is because they're gonna hop in your DMs. Now they feel like they got a shot because you're presenting yourself as that type of person, and you're giving them the notion,
Advertisement, that's what it's called.
That's
what they
the fuck
said,
it is.
they say I
Free
like it because
advertising.
it looks cute. I said that's not what cute is. That's not what that is.
You know what's crazy? The girls that be on Facebook half naked, them be the same ones talking about ain't no good men out here and all this other shit. Who wants you when you freely promoting yourself half naked
who
on Facebook?
really wants you?
Who really want? Who,
Because there's a
what
lot of
real
dudes-
man that's gonna settle down with that? You gonna get men
They
that
don't
want to
them,
fuck
though.
all day.
No, they want them. Yeah, they want.
You gonna
dudes to
get
fuck.
men that want to fuck all day.
all day long.
The problem is they don't see the attention as that. They see that as love. Like as soon as they got because a lot of them go through like high school, not
Dudes do, though.
experience that. Yeah, they go through high school, not experience that. So when people become adults, they get on their age, they start feeling their stuff, they start looking good. Like like I said, dudes and females go through this time and era where but with dudes is most like I'm just gonna smash and I'm just gonna play all of them. Females are just like I look good now, so I want to show everybody. I want everybody to look at me how they wasn't looking at me before. And then when they get to this age where all the dudes looking at you just want to smash.
Yep.
They not looking at you with no real
You
value.
just got more niggas that want to fuck on your roster.
And that's why I be looking at a lot of these interviews with these women, and you listen to a lot of things that they say, like when they be like, well, I needed a dude to have this, and that, and that accepts this side of me and how I dress and this and that. And then we talk to them, they don't got nobody. Or if they do talk like that, you see them in real life, they don't act like that. And that's always how it is. They usually either don't got nobody or they don't act like that in real life because at the end of the day, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't work.
not in real life.
It doesn't.
And that's a social media thing. But like you said, the social media gives them the illusion that they're loved because so many people like their shit.
That don't
They-
mean shit.
No, they just like your body. Right. I mean, it looks good. It's sexy to look at.
Them likes is I will fuck you.
But that same dude that liked that picture would be upset if he was your man
Right.
because he'll be mad that other dudes is liking that picture.
Yep.
No, I mean, it just is what it is. But they'll call it insecure. Like, nah. When you become just my woman, that don't mean I own you, but I should no longer make myself available to no one. You shouldn't either.
And
My
for-
thing about it is, why is that looked at as a negative thing for a dude to feel insecure about some things about his old lady? Because at the end of the day,
that's normal.
yeah, it is. It's normal. And at the end of the day, as a man, it's so much we help them feel not insecure about on a daily basis. It's ridiculous. Am I too fat? Do I look like this? Am I this? Is this?
And you
Can
can be
help me
all
with
that, and he accept it
and
and
he'll
keep it to
accept
himself.
everything about it because at the end of the day, he loves you for who you is. Great, and it's boundaries that's dumb as a dude that we will accept solely for her. Shit don't even make no goddamn sense. Like you mad at me for I didn't
But
cheat
we've
on you
been-
in a dream. I will make you feel secure about it shit, even though in my head I'm thinking like,
It was a goddamn drink.
It was a
they
fucking
ain't got
dream.
shit to
Right.
do with me. Like that's your insecure thoughts.
Right.
But I will help you through that.
But growing up, like I said, they've been normalized to think that we should care about their feelings, insecurities, all of that. And ours is not a real thing. Like
It's-
men don't go through that stuff.
It's the
So-
Romeo Juliet dystopian society. Because think about it. Every love movie that's ever came out is Romeo and Juliet. Look at it. It's Romeo and Juliet. Different formats. They might not be family beefing. It might be a friend group beefing or her work friend group beefing. But at the end of the day, it's always the couple, they get together, everything's good. Then something happened with the side characters and shit. They break up, fight, had a little song montage, and then they back together. Or they might die, like Romeo and Juliet. But at the end of the day, it's all just miscommunication. Miscommunication. And that's literally messing up the world as we speak. Miscommunication. Or
a lot of when speaking of movies, I'm gonna just say this: black movies, and I love y'all know y'all already know how I am when it comes to black people. Like when I think of us, I mean I can talk for hours, but black movies, not gonna lie, unless it's fantasy, sci-fi, something that's not real, I can't watch the shit. I can't watch it because it's like, fam, why
It's
do y'all?
never different?
It's never different. I mean, it's always the same. It's always drama. The black woman just can't love the black man for some reason. They gotta have something going on.
I agree with
It's
that.
some crazy baby mama thing going on. Somebody on drugs. Some of them like,
The son always beefing with the mama.
yeah, it's
real
like,
hard.
give us other movies, fam. Like, we can have other shit. Like, when you watch Marvel, you just look at that as a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not a black movie, not a white movie, just a good movie. Give us some regular shit. It just got black people in it. But we don't have to conform to all these stereotypes. Because when I see it on the TV, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't, I
It's just
can't
like-
do
But
it.
you say you can't watch black movies. I
Not
can't
like-
watch these fantasy ass white movies either.
I watch a fantasy
I
black
can't
movie
do that
like
shit
so.
either.
If I look at like I
I'm
Am
just
Legend,
being honest,
I
man.
watch I Am Legend because
It's a movie with
it's
a black
a movie
man
with a
in
black
But
man.
I'm
and
just
it's
talking
like,
about far as relationships like that lovey-dovey shit.
yeah, it be always the same bullshit. I'm like, not every dude is gonna cheat on his old lady.
But that's
But it's gonna
I'm,
be in
but
there.
I'm speaking on the white side that the
Oh,
peaches
that
and
should be
cream-
fantasy. I cannot
and
watch
the-
that either.
And all I
Oh,
can't watch that
Lord.
shit because I know it's bullshit.
I know it's
I know
bullshit.
too many white couples that
But-
shit is not. What
But
you
it
saying
seemed like
is, man.
when our black women think of love movies, they think of those white ones. They think
They
of
do.
the I can't remember what the
do.
movie
I
was
agree
called.
with that.
That's one of them, but it's one on top of my tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh. My old lady liked The Notebook though. Damn, because it's when they was like overseas or some shit. Anyways, they always think of those movies. So when they see this white love, it's like, oh, and they drool over it. And then when they think of black love, it's like some drama ass crazy
Look at
shit.
the Tyler
I'm
Perry
like, that's not
movies.
real. Mhm.
Look at the movie with Martin Lawrence when he was dating the crazy ass black chick. She tried to kill his ass. You feel what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, give us something
Think
different.
about the other one where the black dude was abusive to his wife and he ended up getting handicapped and she had to take care of him and all that.
Love and Basketball. I hate that fucking movie.
I love that movie.
I hate Love and
I love
Basketball.
it.
It's all right.
That's one of my good
Love
movies.
and
One of
Basketball.
my favorite
It's a
movies,
classic,
man.
cuz.
Yeah,
No.
that's a classic. That's one of my
It's a
favorites.
classic, but watching the movie, diagnosing it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that's my problem watching movies now. Diagnosing it a little bit.
Yeah.
That whole movie is the black problem when it comes to relationships in general.
Why
a
you
lot
say
of
that?
times. The whole like a lot of the problems that the black community have. Like go back.
What's a problem that you're talking about in the movie that's equate
Okay.
to
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
So let's talk about like the whole like the him versus her kind of thing when it came to like her doing her basketball thing versus him kind of
doing it? Yeah,
kind of not, and it would cause that
better.
tension between the two of them. And then you see that like look at the black community, like a lot of the women who do good. Do you see the dude?
He
Same
ain't shit.
correlate. Yeah, he ain't shit.
And
And that's what I said. Like I said, that's just an example of some
we're
movies.
kind of the only people. I ain't gonna say the only people, but we're the only people that glorize the fucking money aspect of a being, because you'll see Chinese, white, Asian, Japanese. It doesn't matter. You see these motherfuckers get with people purely for their heart, purely because they like how they look, they like what they talk about, they like the conversation, they wear funky ass flip flops. It don't fucking matter. They just like that person. Now us, nigga, you better have some money. You better goddamn be able to goddamn do this, and that. You better goddamn take
See, I
my
won't say
dream and all
us. I'm
that.
gonna say the women.
No. It's some it's
I'm not
us.
gonna-
No,
Man.
it's the
It's
fact.
us.
It's the fact
I can't
that
say the men be on that type of shit.
Nobody
like
Maybe
wants
not the money thing. I don't see the men
It
being
ain't
on the
the
money.
men,
it's the
It
fact
be
that
on some other
nobody
shit,
wants to
yeah,
go
the
50-50.
looks and
It's
this
the
and that.
50-50. Nobody wants to go 50-50 no more. And the problem is everybody look at 50-50 as a
'Cause
financial thing, and
It
it's
shouldn't
not.
be 50-50
Yeah, I did
anyways.
hear that. I did.
It's
hear
not really
that. I
50-50
did.
anyways. It's 100. I bring 100 of me,
And you bring
and you bring
100
100 of you. That's
And
what
wherever
made
you
us
lack
like
at,
each
and
other.
wherever you lack at, I pick up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean by 50-50.
So if I gotta go 120 or 130%, then I gotta go 130% to make
Where?
up for your 30% that you.
That's it. Where
you
I
lack
lack at, I need you there.
Mm-hmm.
And where
Best
you
way.
lack at, I'm gonna be there.
Right, that's
and
how it's
that's what I mean
supposed
by
to be.
50-50.
That's
Like
how
when
it's
everybody be
supposed to
like,
be.
if the man works and he takes care of the financial side, then the other person need to be at home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if both of y'all work, then y'all need to come together to get a schedule
yeah.
and a system to come together and be able to take care of it at that point. Or if the woman works and the man sit home and he take care, it's just whoever is doing something, you got to cover
It gotta be.
it has to be covered. That's it. It has nothing to do with finances. It got nothing, because at the end of the day, all people looking for finances and looks are miserable as hell right
right.
now. Old dudes will get with a woman for her looks, and then when they about 80 years old, they divorce their wife because she old now. She don't look like that young thing. That's the only reason he got with her, and the rest of her personality kind of sucked for her. So now he 80 years old out there trying to get some young cat.
Some Thundercat.
It's like it ain't like it was no more. And the same with women, they'll get with these dudes wanting straight money from them, and his thing, he can lose that money, or when he find him something new he wants to spend his money on, he'll leave. And now
The problem
you're
is that we
mad.
promote it.
Yeah.
The problem is very promoted.
You heard a new theme song out now that's telling the younger girls to date older men, the unks. This the shit they be promoting out this shit.
So
I
you
be
gonna
seeing
have
everything.
and
So now they
and
try to get the
music
young girls to
yeah,
date older
because
men.
music
and-
is a young
like,
thing. So
yeah.
you gonna have middle school, high school kids
Thinking it's okay to
think
date
it's
Unk.
okay to drink.
But you know what? They been fucking with the unks from high
you
school.
got and you
from the
got a
road.
chick out there that's getting
Just
raped by
think
her
about it.
goddamn uncle.
There you have it. All right, I'm
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you gonna
If I can ring the bell to hit the bell right now. Yeah.
yeah, let's get
There
you
you
your
have it.
bill. Get you your
You
bill.
fucking right. You motherfucking right. You right. But that's the shit they promoting today.
And
That's fucking hard.
That's the shit.
And they
I was
think-
watching the shit with Walt Disney, where they talking about they trying to set up something down in Florida, where it's transvestites playing as some of the motherfucking Disney characters, and letting it to where it's okay for little boys to try on makeup and to try on girl clothes and all. That's bullshit.
That man said, I ain't hear nobody calling them transvestites in a
I'm
minute.
what, transies,
But that-
transvestites, hims, shims, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I like
Just being honest.
Decepticons. That's my favorite name.
You said Decepticons. I
He
ain't
said
never heard of that. That
Decepticons.
sound like some alien
They
type
is
shit.
Transformers.
Oh shit.
Decepticons.
Hey, I forgot the dude name, but he got a podcast, but he be using that word right there. Transformers and shit. That is a good one right there. I think I'm gonna use that.
Because
One.
it's
But it is what it is, man. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I'm just gonna
my
be
thing
honest.
about it is it doesn't have to be. So why can't life just be normal?
Do you think
Like normal.
do you
like
think we're living in a simulation? Ooh, that would have been
a
ugly.
little bit. I do. I think we think about that all the time.
I think we living in a simulation for sure. Meaning, like, I don't think that what's next was like it's already is. Meaning like the people that want to keep you distracted, they're so good at doing it. You think you're going through your day to day under your own will, but they curve your thoughts throughout this motherfucker that you never got to where you needed to be.
I believe they know what we're thinking because there's been plenty of times where I done be like, damn, I really want some like Chipotle or something. I ain't say it. I thought the shit in my head.
That
And I
happens.
look at my phone. I'm just like, why the
Get
fuck
on Facebook
did
and
a-
pop up in the category.
Yeah, just
happens.
Chipotle.
Like
Yeah,
what the
but yeah.
fuck?
And I'm saying that ain't no coincidence because it
I ain't
happens
gonna lie, I had
way too often.
My
to me.
neighbor got me some wine from West Virginia. I had just I ain't posted shit. I ain't say nothing about it or Google it or nothing, young. I get on fucking Facebook and the same motherfucking wine by the same brand with the same jar was on my. I'm like, how the fuck?
It's the 5G.
Like,
cuz.
man, I think that cameraman, that motherfucker stay recording, young.
It should record
That
your
shit
brain
stay
waves,
running, young.
'cause
And the
Yeah,
crazy
it
thing is
stay
about these
running.
phones, like the people that create them. So you got like the Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all these other people that was. I mean, they don't allow themselves or their children to have laptops
See,
or
even
phones.
even mom grew
with-
agree
What's
with
his
me.
name? What was the dude?
Love
that-
and basketball was toxic.
Toxic.
Even mom agreed.
Oh
with me.
man, that ain't goddamn. What
Got
was
a
toxic
lady's
about? it?
opinion.
She said that he was jealous from the time when they was little. You know what I mean?
He kinda was. He kinda was. If you watch the movie, he kinda was.
Damn.
He really liked it her though.
Yeah, it said that
That's
she ain't
what it
paying the
was,
mind
because
since
he
she was
really-
someone
yeah,
else.
Yup.
Type shit.
That's what it was. He really did like her though.
But that
That's why he was
shows you
kinda jealous
again,
in the
like,
beginning.
why do we have to show that of black people?
Exactly.
But look what he
Give
had to,
us other
but look what he
movies,
had,
though.
But that go back to what you was just saying, because look what he had to do to get her though.
Yeah.
He had to go to college and do all that shit. Because if he never did none of that, I don't think he would have had her.
Because
She'd have been
them
gone.
we fell in love
Her
with
mind frame was
status.
somewhere else.
I put it like this. I done seen females. I'm married and everything, but I'm keep it a buck. This perception of in the mind like driving trucks, right? I guess growing up, they heard that when you drive trucks, these motherfuckers got money.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So when I started driving trucks, you just see the shift of like, I ain't got no money for you. First of all, I'm married, but no, I ain't got no goddamn money.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, you won't saying shit to me before. Now all of a sudden, hey Saxton, hey did that. Wait.
Trust me, I was just a helper on that motherfucker for a little bit, and I seen the change reaction. I'm like, come on, I ain't even driving the motherfucker. I'm just I'm helping on
like,
the
no,
motherfucker.
I don't got no money for you.
You right. They see
It's
they
the
see dollar
status,
signs.
yeah.
They see dollar signs.
Which is bullshit.
And I seen a
because-
post up about that yesterday, where it was like it was a big dude standing there, and it's like a little model looking chick standing there, and she was shaking his hand. It was like, yeah, when females heard that you a truck driver or something like this, they hold my it's true, man.
It's a fact.
The best advice you can give anybody when it come to love is don't get with nobody who wanted to come to a house already built.
Right.
You have to be with somebody who's willing to build it with you. Because if you don't, you will have somebody who don't even know which hammer to hand you when you need to fix your house.
Yeah,
And then you
facts.
will also have somebody who will leave once the house fall down because they don't know how to put it back together again. You need to find somebody who is willing to build that house with you. That way, they're just as invested as you are.
I want to know is that style of female. I think might be having a caller. Someone said they're calling, but is that style of female dying out? That traditional of I'm here with you, I love you, we're gonna do this thing together.
Nope.
Is
Nah,
that
it's not
thing
dying out.
Dying
It's
out.
not, it's not dying out.
It's just not popular.
It's not popular. And the problem is, it's something that the hot girl summer is pushed on the young ladies.
Shit, these divorce is at a sky. The divorce rate is so high because you have so many women that's on Facebook right now, that's on Instagram, whatever. They take a picture. They probably got 5-6 dudes that's in the inbox. That gives them the mind state of I'm wanted more than this guy wants me. And they going out there getting a hot girl, not knowing they just want some pussy, but that gives them that. So
Right.
divorce is high. It seems like that traditional women and men marriage and building something is a fleeting thing. It seems like it's no longer.
I think it's like, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's not happening as much no more, but I think the majority of it is happening so much in the background that it's overshadowed. Don't get me wrong, divorce is down, divorce is high right now, but I can't even tell you. That shit is.
It's called. They got a name. At first, they didn't even have a name for it. It's called gray divorce, because, I mean, is where people that have been married more than 20 years are getting divorced at an alarming rate. Because you got these grandmas that's posting these pictures, and these young dudes is tearing their asses out.
Tearing them up.
And her husband can't hit it like that no more. I mean, they fucking
now-
grandma.
Damn,
They
bro.
fucking
And
grandma.
now
Insides out.
you lost it. You lost everything. People will lose everything for a temporary feeling of gratification.
Right. I've
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah, because now they're going to die alone. Because that young man don't want her forever.
No.
He don't even know what forever mean yet.
Nope.
He's just having fun.
Yeah.
He like them J's you was buying them, like all that. He don't want you forever.
That's true. Real shit.
Real talk.
Shout out to the grannies out there in the cougars.
I ain't gonna look.
Now
look.
for everybody that's in the comments, if y'all
I want you,
watching on
Granny.
Facebook,
Come to me.
I need y'all to get that share icon next to y'all name. That's by sharing to at least 5 groups. Shout out to the ones that got a share icon next to their name in the chat. And remember, y'all can always call in at 301-761-1040 right here on Beltway Radio.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Now, moving right along.
I don't mind. I gotta take this break. I gotta say.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Moving right along. So, United States have admitted that we have been had encounters with non-human beings, and they've been having encounters with them since, I think he said something about the 50s or something, and that's where a lot of our technology stuff been coming from. He said this at the hearing. What are your thoughts?
Pause.
You didn't watch it?
So no, I didn't. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I
like
didn't.
3 hours of him
No,
sitting down.
no. But the thing that's fucking me up is this whole time, I've been seeing people saying like, oh, the government said like that aliens exist. I thought this was some stupid shit like the run on Area 51.
No.
Like, this is like-
they sat down questioning this man, and then more is to be. He said this more is going to be coming out. More news is going to be coming out. He admitted he omitted this shit in open court. Like, well, I don't think this was court. This was whatever this hearing was about this. I mean that they've been encountering. He said it was 9 human beings. They encounter a lot of their crafts, and it was like, so who did y'all capture or apprehend the people that was buying it and driving it? And he said, was they human or non-human? He said they was of the non-human being.
Do you say if he captured them or not?
He said you would have to get the information in the form. So now I have to go find whatever this form is.
Now, because the reason why I asked that is because if they did capture them, I just need to know so when the war happens.
See, they was more talking about, like, they technology, you know what I mean? And they're trying to equate it and say that that's why our technology has moved on so advanced so fast, because they've been incorporating some of this technology, to now. Yeah. That's what he's saying.
I don't think
it's real?
Not the fact I don't think it's real, just that I don't think this is a good path that we're going on. If it is real, I don't think this is a good path we're going on.
Apparently, we've been on this path for a long time now.
And for a long time, it ain't been good. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because if that's the case, because this AI thing, I mean, that's why they're saying AI is getting better. Uber Eats and shit got, the little robots to come. Mm-hmm. They don't need a person anymore. Like, this motherfucker come rolling up your sidewalk, stop in front of your house. It's going to let you know that they're outside. You go up there, you scan your phone, it opens up.
I'm about to start jumping Uber Eats robots. You ain't about to take my job.
Hey, they taking them.
No, I'm about to
taking them.
I'm about to be like Republicans. You ain't going to have your goddamn robots coming in here taking my job. I'm about to go in
they
ham
taking it.
on
Have
the
you
ass.
seen it?
What?
The Uber Eats robots. They come down your block. Know what I mean? They stop in front of your house. You get a notification that they outside. You scan your phone. It opens up. You get your food. They
Wow.
go back about their business.
AI.
I'm about to start taking all of it.
There's a little robot
I seen the
guy
restaurant
with a little
joints
smiley
with
face and
I
everything.
seen the
As
waitress.
soon as I see one crawling past house, boop, go curve on the jump, take the pizza and everything out of it.
So with the you heard about the aliens and shit, right? You seen the hearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a real thing. Like, so they say it's a real thing.
So was that girl on the airplane not tripping then?
Girl on the airplane.
She was like, that
Oh, I
guy
don't think- I
over
don't thi-
here
I don't
is
think-
not real.
Yeah,
Like,
I see.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
She
saying
said the guy was not real.
Yeah,
yeah, she was.
You ain't never see that joint?
Mitch McConnell might not be real. He look like he melting off his bone. I don't know what the fuck. He look a
He
little.
like he melting off his. Say, man, I feel like
Mitch McConnell look a little weird, man. Come on now. His skin is sagging from his face. I don't know what the fuck that is.
he been looking like that for years. Like ever since I used to watch his show, he been looking the same.
That I don't know what the fuck. Like, he
Yeah,
look a
because
little
y'all,
weird.
I know y'all seen the show back in the day.
Who?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell had a show.
Yeah, the Crypt Keeper. We used to watch shit all the time.
Mitch McConnell had a show.
You ain't never
This
seen the Crypt
motherfucker
Keeper,
wild.
cuz.
Oh, he's talking to the Tales of the Crypt. This nigga on the goddamn chain, man.
That's exactly what that
Oh,
man looked
shit.
like.
He do though.
God
He look like if you tap his knee, he'll turn into a pillar of salt.
God damn.
Something wrong with it, man.
Say he fragile.
My question is,
damn.
if there was aliens, if there was with this and that, why come here?
I think it is. They
If
ain't
your
just say that.
technology
They ain't
is
just
so
say
good
that
that
shit
you
for
can
nothing.
come to a place that we don't even know you exist, what could you get from here? You're so much more advanced.
I think we was robbing them. I think they probably ride past Earth, lock their windows. Real talk.
Damn. What about the artificial meat?
Hmm?
You see the artificial meat?
I ain't seen-
Walmart
I
and
ain't
all this
seen
shit.
none of
Oh
that
my
shit.
gosh! So, as everybody was distracted in the last couple of months, the FDA have approved this cloned meat, this artificial meat. So you go to Walmart right now, you get some chicken. This lady, she cleaned her meat with vinegar or whatever. The shit just turned into strings, like just a bunch of pieces of strings and shit. Because it's not real meat. Supposedly it tastes like it. It looks like chicken, but it's not.
Clone meat.
It's clone meat. It's not a real thing. And we out there.
So it
fucking-
is real. It's just
No, it's not.
grown.
So it's not real. The only way it can be real
If it was born
If it was
from
born
another,
like that.
yeah, it was basically
because
grew. Somebody
that's
grew.
what made it real meat. Once it didn't grow like that. Well, if you clone
I'm
something,
about to say,
it doesn't grow
yeah,
like
because they kind of take a piece of it and then like make the cells keep growing.
that. Yeah,
Kinda
but
like
it
a
didn't.
tumor.
It wasn't born.
So
like a
basically, we
natural-
eating tumors.
Yeah, they even have 3D printed food.
I ain't think
They
about
got
that.
3D. They
That's
got
why I
3D.
can't
They got
fuck
3D
with it, man.
printed food though. So that's just the lasers coming. Just, know what I mean, making the food right then and
So
there.
we out there. What's that junk that Plankton was eating?
I ain't gonna lie, I do want a
SpongeBob?
3D printer because I seen a dude take some shoes and he just 3D.
Did you see the
his-
McDonald's hamburger meat before it forms into? The shit is white, like this white doughy. Like it looked
I
like
think I know what
it
you're
looked
talking
like pancake mix before
Yeah, I
you
know
even
what you're
fry
talking
the
about, yeah.
pancake. That's what the fucking hamburger meat look like.
And we just be fucking it up.
And they just be lifting it up and flipping it around and doing all this
I
shit.
mean, you
with
still
it.
eat Taco Bell?
I love it.
They kick
I
back.
might get some later on.
That rat.
Yes, Lord, I love they
tropics.
motherfucker. I even know how they meat come packaged too, because I used to work for them. But
Yeah, like rabbit
yeah,
food.
dude, it look like that's
Rabbit food.
pellets. That's what it look like. It's
Cloned
pellets.
fruits and vegetables
Yeah,
too.
you right.
That's a fact. I seen a dude with a video actually making the motherfucking
They ain't no
lettuce.
different than broccoli. Broccoli is two
man-made.
plants that's man-made.
Yeah, but
Broccoli
it's
is
but
man-made.
it is a man-made change. I mean, so it's a fucking donkey, but it's a real thing. You get what I'm saying? Broccoli is a real thing. Like they
I thought
okay,
it
they
was the
put it
mule that
together.
was man-made, not donkey.
Yeah, the mule, because there's a donkey in the fucking what's it called. So yeah,
Damn,
so
that's
it's
crazy.
like-
I ain't even know that.
so I mean, but it's still a real thing. Like that
Yeah.
can actually grow like that.
but it's
now.
man-made.
I mean,
If the man never made it, would have never been a thing.
I mean, it's certain weeds that's like that. They just mixing two strands together.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
right.
saying? But they're not taking this and making a whole nother fucking fake thing in the laboratory. You get what I'm saying? That's some other shit. Like I can go buy some seeds and grow that motherfucker right now.
So you better on going getting a fucking salad. Get some
No,
eat
you
some
better-
fish.
No, that should be fake too. Unless you're gonna, you better off growing your own shit, right?
And
about
going to forage for some shit. We need
Yeah.
need to bring the hunting gatherers back.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. That's basically.
So even the eggs, you saying fucked up.
a lot of them. A lot of them.
It's crazy because
That's why
you don't
that's-
see like regular stuff you can eat just growing out there no more.
That's crazy. That's why I'm glad I know this old white lady that got a chicken coop,
I will say that.
and I go get my eggs from her.
I will say that I do understand the thought behind of we should start cloning. I see why they came to that conclusion because that food everywhere. We killed a lot
They
of
trying to say
fucking
we
animals.
they trying to say we overpopulated too.
No, we don't, man.
That's
shit
what they
dumb.
trying to say.
dumb.
Come on now.
It's a dumb thing. To
I know
say.
acres and acres with nobody living on.
Nobody lives.
like,
I'm
come
talking
on,
about
man.
driving trucks. I'm telling you, I done drove for 4 hours straight and ain't seen a soul. Like a
think-
motherfucking
So
tree.
how's it
I think it's
overpopulated?
our consumption rate that's overpopulated.
It's too many people living in the same damn
Lavishly.
places.
No, I'm saying our consumption rate of our
If
resources.
we spread out even more, you wouldn't want that much stuff. You wouldn't need that much stuff because you wouldn't see that many people having what you don't have. If you spread the people the fuck out, the only reason people buy more shit because the person next door or that person right there has some shit that they don't got. So you gotta
not
get
no
it.
more
So,
because now you can. I mean, if we didn't have
Yeah.
cell phones yet, but now
but that's what I mean by next door. I mean, in your phone, wherever you getting to see these folks, but you won't see people doing things in mass if you didn't live that close to motherfuckers. This place, people don't understand how big United States is. We can spread the fuck out and you would never have traffic. It just is what it is. But you have millions of people staying in just New York. But when you think
That
about the
is
whole state of New
trifling.
York, they live in the city. It is.
that's trifling.
How is that trifling?
It is.
Like, have you ever been in New York? It smell like
Nah, I ain't
piss.
never been out that joint, man.
Piss.
I love to go out there though.
No, it's trifling in the sense of that I know their sanitation has to be so fucking behind. There's no way.
You see the rats out there, motherfucker? They actually got a team of people out there that's with dogs that's catching rats and,
and
killing them.
the
'cause there's
more
so many of them.
compact the city is, the more diseases are born. That's just
Yeah.
a proven
And
fact.
they have people. They have teams of people don't understand. They have teams of people that's out there that clean up pigeon shit because they don't understand how many pigeons there's out there. It's so many diseases out there.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean, but people just live amongst this shit. Know what I mean, but we can. The whole state of New York, for they can just spread the fuck out. But everybody's just in
York
this.
City.
I
one
seen a video
area.
of a fucking rat out in New York, man. It was a small. It was the rat that was running by the dumpster. That bitch was big. It had some weight to it, but it was one bigger than him. Cause the joint ran under the fucking dumpster. Cause no, it was a dead. I'm lying. The rat was dead, but it was laying by the dumpster. The person was recording it. This big ass rat had the head of a fucking dog. Cause peeked from under the fucking the dumpster and grabbed the dead rat and pulled that bitch back up under that motherfucker. And his head was like probably this big around. I lie to you not. Somebody was recording that shit.
I didn't been in DC and I seen a bunch of rats.
I seen them out Baltimore. Like I seen some big ass shit out there.
And I'm talking about I'm in the inventory spot of a grocery store. I'm like, sheesh.
I don't even want nothing to eat now.
Motherfuckers don't even know they shit
That
get
motherfucker
nibbled
ran
on
through
like a
this grocery
mother.
store. He done nibbled on some
Oh,
shit
yeah.
up in here. I'm good.
And they big.
And he ain't by himself either. There's some more up in this motherfucker.
They real big.
They say usually when you see them, that's how you know it's a lot of them.
That's just like the Popeyes out DC. That the dude he used to do deliveries in the morning. He was the first one. They cut the lights on, open everything. This nigga recorded this shit, nigga. When he hit them lights in that motherfucking kitchen, them motherfucking mice and rats was running around up in that motherfucker all through the food. Man, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Popeyes shit. I'm good.
You said Popeyes where?
DC.
Well, if I knew how to catch rats, I'd make a killing right now. I'd be out there catching.
They ain't no
rats,
different than the McDonald's in St.
selling them
Mary's.
to
They
all the
finding roach
Chinese
shit
food
and shit
spots.
all on the
Oh,
bread and
man.
shit. Don't eat at the McDonald's on Great Mills Road. I don't give a fuck. Don't eat there. I'd have had 2 people that went there found roach
I look
shit
at it-
on their bread.
Well,
I look at it like
you say they had
all
what?
these-
Wait. They had what on
roach
their bread?
shit
That's what I
on
said.
their bread.
When I first heard that, I said, "Wait a minute, roach shit."
Roach
Now, I done seen a lot of
shit
roaches.
on their bread.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I
I've
just see some-
never seen roach doo-doo, and I've seen some infested
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
dog. I'm talking about. I
just-
feel like you would have
Roach
seen it
shit
on
is
the
real,
pillow.
cuz. If
No,
you
I
don't,
get
and
that
if
it's
you don't
real.
believe me, for motherfuckers that got roaches in their house real bad, whenever roaches shit on something and you eat off of that, it gives you diarrhea and it can make you sick.
Now, like I'm saying is,
That's
I done
real
seen
facts. I done seen-
some
man,
houses
trust me.
with some roaches, cuz, and I just don't remember these.
Oh, yeah,
this doo doo.
If you go in a person's house, because you seen it, but you didn't know what it was. You probably thought it was dirt, mains from the wall, whatever. No, that was roach shits. I don't give a fuck what you say. I can show you
Well,
this shit. if you want to.
they won't keeping up with it at all because I've never had it accumulate. Because I know they do, but it has to be a lot for you to really
see it.
So
Because it's so small.
they just won't give a fuck, and I understand
Them rats up in that
why
Popeyes
they
in
had
DC.
roaches.
How the fuck y'all not work and not see 3 or 4 or 5 of them run past you? Like during the time hours of you working. How you not see this shit?
But in
if
order
you
for-
cut on a light and see that many of them.
For order for stuff like that to change, it'll take like, let's just say you say I got six homeboys or whatever, and we're gonna all put in on a franchise. Boom. Now we run it the way we run it. Now our people ain't getting sick. We getting better quality of the meat that we can sell to the people to bring things better because McDonald's don't even sell salad. I mean they used to, but that's gone. So
They stopped selling salad.
yes.
That is true. I mean, they was always having salmonella in they salad.
They salad wasn't all that anyway.
Like every
To
time
me,
you went
it
to McDonald's, we can't sell salad.
But that's
We got
just
salmonella.
showing you that, you know, we don't give a fuck. Shit, I'm gonna buy a product of it. I like every fucking fast food chain they got out that bitch. I fucks them all up. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Because I'm hitting Wendy's. If I don't want Wendy's, I'm hitting Taco Bell.
Every last one of them. But I know
Shit.
for a fact what it's doing. I'm not
Yeah.
oblivious to the fact that, yo, this shit is fucking my body up.
Mm-hmm.
A steady diet. Now, a person, I guess you can probably eat it on like some cheat day shit. But a steady diet of bullshit gonna give you bullshit.
Right.
Just is what it is.
Damn.
That don't mean the shit ain't good, but
Yes, tasty.
That's just
than
like
a
that
motherfucker.
Taco Bell. That Taco Bell meat, I know
no,
is mice pellets. That's what it look like
That
before they
would-
cook it. But that shit good as a mother.
no, it's not. It's not.
Man, you can't tell me, man. I fucks it up. I had
Taco
some
Bell,
I love
Taco Bell and Little Caesars. I put them in.
You
the
don't
same
fuck with the Crunch
category.
Wraps?
Taco Bell and Little Caesars is in the same category.
Now they
It's
pizza.
hot and it's ready. It ain't good.
Let me say,
But it's ready.
I ain't a big fan of Little C's pizza.
Because if you let it get,
I like Pizza Hut.
if it go down
big
by
fan of
2
pizza.
degrees Fahrenheit, the pizza nasty.
It's- yeah,
Something
there
wrong
you
with
have
that
it.
pizza
It
because
don't
you
taste
know
right.
usually you eat the pizza the next day. The
Yep.
next day that pizza molded.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
now I had some pizza that looked like that too.
That next day that pizza got mold on it.
How the
I'm
fuck
like,
it mold overnight?
yeah,
Because it
You
was
be-
hot and it was ready. That was it. That's all they got for you. That joint been hot and ready for a week, and you say, "Here you go."
Say, grab it out the window, throw it in the oven real quick. We prepped that a week ago.
So this is a DiGiorno bit.
yeah, I'll be like that. Damn.
I like to go to New York though and try their pizza slices. I've been to Philly. I did the Philly cheese. They shit on point. It was like I thought it was. But I want to go to New York and try their fucking pizza in the oven. I want the Italian pizza, the real
That
Italian.
ain't Italian pizza. I'll let you know that right now.
What, the New York joint?
No.
You had it
No,
already?
no, bullshit.
get that new-
You
I
go
wanna
to New
get
York
that-
and get
yeah,
some
I want that
motherfucking
New York
Go to
Italian
a
pizza. I
go
want
to a
that bread.
New York Italian.
That's what
spot.
I want right there.
Them niggas fresh off the boat type niggas. That slice tastes amazing.
And I ain't talking
No,
about
no,
cooking
no.
they shit in the oven. I'm talking about
Oh,
cooking
you
it
talking
in
about
the rock
pizza is not
oven.
Italian,
The rock
period.
oven.
Like, you talking
Like,
about that. Yeah. That's the,
I about
we
to say-
Americanized that.
I about to say because an actual Italian pizza looks different as fuck.
Yeah, you think about it because our Roman noodles ain't like the Roman noodles in China. And they say made in China, but it's not the noodles that they eat.
I never even put those together.
The cup
I
noodles?
never even thought of
Man, you
even
think-
say it was that.
Man,
Maybe because I don't speak
man,
like
you
that.
gotta try
I say
their cup of
ramen.
noodles. They cup of noodles, how our cup of noodles
say
is
ramen noodles.
way different than
I got some friends. They always get some stuff from Japan. I be looking at their food in their house like, I say, you can't even read that label. You don't know what that say. They always go to like the foreign markets and everything.
The reason I
Look
can't
it
fuck
up,
with
it's
like a
good
lot
as a
of
motherfucker.
Japanese stuff is like it's too many colors. Like my food shouldn't be like a Crayola box for me. Like it's too many colors in it. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
So
Like,
you got
no.
so you got Korean food, Japanese food,
Too many colors.
Chinese food.
Too many colors. Like,
Like, man, I
look at the plate and it's like somebody
don't
playing
know
with
the
my
difference
shit.
too much for real. As far as their food,
So you just call it Oriental.
like,
Call it a
yeah, I
day.
really don't know the difference because a lot of their food the
It's-
same. A lot of they it's certain stuff that's different, but a lot of
But
it the
anyway,
same.
well, hold on. We getting a little off track.
Yeah,
we was
we
talking
are.
about simulation, whatever. What do you think is the reason they would just keep us blind? And what do you think the end game is? Because if you're gonna have somebody in simulation, that you're saying that I don't want them to see something. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna keep them distracted with all of this bullshit so we can do something. Do you have any idea? What do you think?
That's
that
easy.
Something is, or is it just power?
Easy.
That's it.
Freedom. That's
Their
what,
freedom? Because
no.
we don't
That's
have
that's what I'm saying. That's what they don't want us to see. That truly, we as human beings are absolutely free at this very moment, and the only thing holding you back from your freedom is each other. We are all. It's a giant crabs in a barrel situation. We stick to this life.
Because you was born free,
Yeah.
technically.
You stick to this life because it's comfortable. You stick to this life because you were taught this is survival. That's it. This is all we know. We were taught from the time we were younger, we were taught that this is survival. You grow, you go to school, you graduate, you go to work. That's it. We were taught that's survival. You make money, you survive. Because all money is a way to get resources. Because if you didn't need money to get resources, you would just go get them. And that's just a fact. So in order to keep the world like this, for one, they have to keep giving you more stuff to want. That's outside of your actual needs. They have to keep giving you more stuff to want outside of your needs. That's the easiest way to start it up. So as long as you got the TVs, the iPhones, and everything like that. Then with the cell phones is, for a while, because even after like smartphones and everything came out, it was still a long time of a lot of people still saying, no, I don't have a phone. No, I don't have a phone. No, I don't have a phone. Like, it was still a long time, like damn near into my high school year, you still had people saying, no, I don't have a cell phone. Like, it wasn't the time, but now everybody has a cell phone. Even 9-year-olds, like everybody has one. So in order to control, and then the cell phone, we got social media too. That was another way to
You have to
curb.
learn to break the chains for sure.
Yeah, that's it. If you can never break the chain, then you're fucked. And the thing about us is we're not infinite people. We die.
Yeah.
So the more generations go on, the farther from actual freedom we go.
Yeah.
So
You have to break the chain. You have to that's why you hear so many success stories of people that was at the bottom and they was just down on their luck and they getting evicted or whatever, and they said, fuck it, they got them a van or a U-Haul truck or whatever. They packed their family. They just moved to some random destination because they had to get away from all that cloud. Now to start over, to not have something, you got to break the chain somehow. You know what I mean? Because everybody just feels like everybody needs that what you call it? Like I have hope. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a reason for living.
yeah, because a human without hope is a dangerous thing.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that doesn't have hope right now. And that brings me to this foundation that I was supposed to have been talking about a little bit earlier, but you know how we do, having good ass conversations. So we're gonna have to pull this up. It's the Universal Properties 13. Yeah. I'm gonna let my man Bangdo tell you about what's going on with this here.
Annual school supplies drive and program to help students in need, Charles County, Maryland. Taking donations from July 20th, August 15th. Cash App, let me take my glasses off. Am I reading that right? It say up 13?
Yep.
Red? Okay.
Yep.
Or contact.
You know,
I need to get some glasses.
yeah, it's
I'll put
Universal
these damn
Properties
joints on.
13.
Universal
Yeah,
Properties. Yeah, there you go. City got that for me. Y'all go get them school supplies. The kids need them, man.
Yeah, this is Charles County.
Instead of y'all going to Walmart and y'all paying all this money for these folders and these binders and stuff like that, man, go and get
even if
these
you do,
school
because
supplies, man.
we all kind of buy too much
Every time.
every single time. We get too many.
Yeah, because
pencils,
some of the
you
kids
can
don't even
donate
use
this.
all that shit by
Yeah,
the end of the year.
You could donate this. So you hit up. Can we get it on the screen one more time? This is Universal Properties 13 LLC, and this is her annual school drive. And what was that Cash App? You can donate at
Up
$
13
up
Red.
13 red, or get at her at universalproperties13llc.com.
Y'all go get that.
I mean, because there's a lot of kids that don't have nothing.
Right. Not
You know
even
what I
a
mean?
book bag.
You got some parents that's out there that be like, my kids ain't got 5 Jordans, and these kids ain't got 2 pencils.
Right.
And it's people like this that's actually trying to do something, and that's what this show is all about. So we had to, go ahead and slide that in there before I forgot
I
all
remember
about
I
it.
didn't even have
Yeah,
a
so
book
parents,
bag
before
or a
you
pencil.
go and buy all these school clothes and posting all these fat pictures on Facebook like your kids' models and shit like that, go get these school supplies because these kids need that.
Yeah.
They
Now,
need
once
that.
again, this is Universal Properties 13 LLC. Now, I mean, she's taking donations between. It's already started from July 20th and it ends August 15th. That Cash App is up $30 up 13 red. That's READ. Or contact her at universalproperties13llc.com. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So,
Word to the community, sir.
word to community.
Word to the community, sir. It's a little early. You had something on your mind?
Yeah,
was
because you
thinking
brought
about
up this school thing. I'm talking about this since we're going back to school, people, motherfuckers.
When the kids go back to school?
Got to talk to you about this.
28 for something
28.
like that.
Your preschooler don't need to have a Michael Kors outfit to go back to school.
Right.
Save the money.
Yeah.
Take that any money that y'all think y'all about to go spend the bag on. If you out there spending $1,000 for elementary school kids' clothes, don't, because they gonna mess them up.
Just put it if you have the means to spend that amount of money, so that means you was gonna blow it anyway. So just take that same thing. So that outfit is $1,000. Put it in an account to the side.
Yeah.
Now you know that their future can be brighter. You just put it on today. They're gonna outwear that anyway. They're not even gonna be able.
They're
to.
gonna tear that up. They're gonna go play in the dirt.
'Cause a lot of these
mud.
They're gonna
parents-
be able to fit it
A
next
lot of
week.
these parents use Facebook like their kids' top models and shit just to brag about who's the freshest child and my child has this and that's bullshit. What do your child know?
What happened to baby clothes?
What are they learning in school?
What happened to baby clothes?
Why
Like
they ain't
little kid like granimals.
But this is what I don't get though. Why they not posting report cards of they fucking work?
Yeah.
But y'all can post
You-
them
oh,
with
I
the freshest
hardly
clothes and the
ever
freshest
see
shoes
that.
and shit. You
I
don't
didn't
see
even
none of
think
that
about
shit.
that.
Oh,
I
my
ain't
child
seen
doing
they
good. They got
report
honor
card
roll.
book.
They got this. They
I don't
probably
think I ever seen the report.
dumb as a
card
box
book.
of rocks,
I
but
don't
fresh
even
as
think
shit.
I seen some awards.
None of
Yeah.
that.
You
You
know,
see
they don't
some
post
parents that do
awards.
that. You see some parents that do
You
it.
do
Some
back to school because
But it's
everybody dresses trendy.
fashion. It's like a fashion. Like my child got
Living through my child.
Yeah, that
Let me
shit is
get
crazy.
likes because my child.
That's
look
great.
good
And
today.
dumb as a box
But
of
they
rocks.
have
Don't know
fucked
their
up,
colors. Don't know how to
Phoenix
read.
is
None of
dumb as
that
a
shit.
box
But
of
you got
rocks.
them fresh as fuck.
That's true though.
Come
There's a
on,
lot of
bro.
kids right now that don't know anything. They going into school like their parents just send them there. Like go.
Right. But
They
can
don't know-
work, but can work the fuck
They
out
don't
of
know how
tablet.
to act, but they know the I'm supposed to go here.
I'm supposed to come here.
Right.
Yeah.
And their parents will send them into school, and then they'll beef with the teacher because teacher said your kid don't know how to act. What you beefing with the teacher for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take that advice and go fix it.
That's trying to live through your child though. Know what I mean?
I
You
see
want
it
the
all
child
the
to
time.
take your route and trying to get them to the outcome that you want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I
You
mean?
see it this year, all the pictures of the kids dressed up with the freshest outfit on and all this other shit.
Sure.
And then 4 or 5 months into school, you ain't gonna see no report card, you ain't gonna see no progression, you ain't gonna see none of that shit.
I told one of my homies about
Y'all
that.
don't post no report cards and none of
I'm
that,
about
but
to die.
post fashion. Like, I don't get it. I don't
It's,
get it. Come on, black people, we gotta do
BM
that.
talking about some, I need these type of shoes for him. I said, this is his first year of school. What do you need some
Right.
Jordans for? Jordans?
Right.
Right. Put that shit into their school supplies and they fucking school, their education.
We
That's
don't
what you
prop
do.
up smart, man.
Mm-mm.
We do not. For some reason, the black community, smart is not cool.
Mm-mm.
Smart is like one of them things where we don't rock with that. We'll call that nigga square. Nah,
And
man.
that's
that shit
why
crazy.
and that's why a lot of those black people will grow up to reject us, and the people that can help us fix some shit.
It's like we had a flip in our community. Like we was talking about on the ride up here, the music and shit like that. The stuff that we listened to back then, being younger and shit like that, they would call that simp music right now. Know what I mean? Telling the girl that you love her, telling the girl that you want her, you need her, want to hold her hand, open the door for her, all that shit. They would call you a simp. They were
That
like,
is true.
They would call you a straight up simp. Like, it's like, dude, what?
Mm-hmm. And crazy thing is, music back then was so different to the point where, like, right now you have grown dudes. I'm talking about full on gangster shit, but they would turn on a female R&B artist track.
Yeah.
No problem. I can't do that now. I don't even want to hear it because it ain't even gonna make me feel comfortable. Like at least back then, I feel like Erykah Badu talking to me. Damn it,
Right.
She was talking to me. She won't, but I felt like she would. But now,
Who got an iPhone charger? You got an iPhone charger?
this nigga here.
Need that.
Intermission, goddamn it. This man in
Oh, we won't need that intermission. We could just slide it on the table. You know what I mean,
But now shit, I want a girl talking about she about to throw some overused pussy on me and take advantage of some shit.
some overused pussy.
That's all they throwing.
Over you.
Do you think? But as dudes, I don't think we show them no love either, though.
No,
I mean, it either get
like shit, like
it get overshadowed. Because I can't say that because I have heard some songs. I'd be like, damn, this is a good ass song, but I don't think nobody else gonna hear it. It just randomly came in on a playlist shit. I'm like, this is the type of shit that need to be bumping for real.
I knew music was down here. Like I said, I've been knowing for a long time, but
I knew it was down here when Music Soul Child came out with a rap album. So, but damn,
You
Damn,
bullshit.
Music Soul Child.
this was like 5 years ago.
I ain't know that
I
shit.
didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So he didn't.
He had like one good song.
He didn't give up R&B.
He need to come back with R&B.
Yeah,
but
that's it. He'll break it back.
So he's
Music
a
Soul
rapper. So
Child-
he's a rapper now.
I guess he was a rapper before, like Trey
Oh,
Songz.
man, he need to leave that shit
Yeah.
alone, bro.
Music Soul Child need to bring R&B back. We need Music Soul Child, Mario, Jay Holiday.
Nah, I do without Jay Holiday.
You don't like Jay Holiday? Good.
Give me Tank. I mean, I take Tank. You know what I mean, Jay Holiday.
We need Destiny Child back too.
But
You,
Tank-
you,
no,
you say,
no,
you say
no,
Jay
Tank-
Holiday. They
We need
name me
motherfucking
anything
112.
of Jay
We need all
Holiday's
them
other than
motherfuckers
one
back.
damn song.
Suffocate.
Give me no.
That was the only
That's
one.
it.
Yeah, I think that was the
Big,
only
that's
one.
it. He want one of them ones,
Yeah.
man. He want one of them ones.
Hey, if you go listen to his music, it won't that popular.
No,
It was
Big,
alright.
the joint he did Big.
yeah, but he want one of them ones. He had two
He
songs.
came out with two bangers.
Yeah,
He should
he
have kept
want one of
going.
them
He
ones.
should have kept going.
Hell no.
Yeah, because he was
He did, he had to.
he was on
Drew
the way.
Hill, know what I mean, Cisco.
Oh yeah.
I mean them too, but I'm talking about. I try not to go back.
Chris
too bad.
Brown,
Yeah,
Trey Songz.
Chris Brown need to go back to his roots. I
Yeah.
get what he's trying to do. He need to go back to his roots. God damn it.
Trey Songz will do it.
think he fall gone now. For real.
What's a dude named Division or some shit like that?
Yeah, Division be making.
I
Some
mean, he
good
be
music.
making some good joints. Know what I mean, but we need more. Back then, you actually felt
We
the
need
love.
some more group.
Mhm.
We need some more group R&B singers
Yeah.
back.
Too many egos
Like
now.
the 112s and the
Social media will eat a group up.
Yeah,
Oh Lord, they had them niggas beefing.
yeah.
Oh Jesus, they put a little clip out there where some words was taken and they had these niggas beefing. Oh man, social
you right.
media will eat the group up right now. We gotta call it in. Call it in. Anybody got a charger?
Oh no, we out. We out.
They
for
can
that.
call it King's Table. Who we got on the live? Use with your man City, Bangdo, and Smitto. Hello.
Yo, what's good, fam?
What's good? What's good? Oh, we got Boot back. Boot.
Yeah, it's Boot, man. Vessel, man.
Hey,
I
big
called
fan
put
to
a
the
little
show, man. You
input
always in the
on
building.
about the music thing, man. I was
Uh-huh.
about how the music has changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason the music has changed because the world's changed so much. Back then, it was love. There's
Yeah.
more love in the world now.
Yeah.
The
Zero
world
love.
is cold. You listen to Wesley and all them. Yeah, they had pain, but it was mostly about love.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Yeah.
agree with that one.
Nowadays, if you listen to it now, it's no love, man. It's more drill music than anything now.
Yeah.
Like,
Murder
you can't
music.
put no music on and really turn the girl
Either
on like
popping
you did
somebody,
before.
popping themselves.
Yeah.
That died out. Niggas, they want to get hit a little one. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, it's different.
Yeah. How you gonna stroke somebody to a little dirt track?
But that's
That
what they
ain't
want
work.
now.
That
though.
is what they want, though.
It's
They
real
want,
music.
yeah, they ain't want to make love. They want somebody to fuck their brains
Yeah, that's what it's about now.
I'ma hit
Like,
it.
off a pill, though.
I'm gonna hit a chick to a Twister song. See how she like that. I'm gonna stay on word.
man was saying, like,
You say gonna jack rap and shit out.
it's being accepted now, though,
He
man.
said pound town.
But yeah, you right though.
That's what
That
females want.
love is not there, but that's what's really fucking up. And I believe, and don't be meaning to just drag on with the women, but I believe the women is what leads the community because the men are gonna follow. Now, I mean, we like pussy too much, so when they change their structure and we start treating them a certain way, and now they talking about love, they talking about they want men for what he brings to the table, as in financial, emotional support, fucking things that's of value that we can really obtain.
Yeah.
Once they change that, a dude's gonna change because we can't get them without it. We're gonna follow. At the end of the day, we just want them. At the end of the day.
And if you make it, and that's the thing, there's too many of them making it too easy.
Yeah.
And that's why dudes don't give
Right.
fuck.
That go back to what we was talking about.
And then again, it
naked on
creates a
social
cycle
media and all that
because,
shit.
like, the people who are out here trying to do good, they the ones that end up getting fucked over by the motherfuckers that won't give them the fuck anyway. And the dudes who want to do right,
Yeah.
ain't getting no females because
If you had, and I'm talking to a caller, if you had, I say, give me 3 songs that we can put out here right now that say to the if he had some young dudes listening and he wanted to woo a female, but he can't do it with these songs that's out right now. Give me 3 songs that you think off the top of your head that but just he can just put on right now and it can work. It'll go.
Well, see, you gotta put it like this. You gotta R. Kelly acceptable to the woman or not.
I'm playing R.
R.
Kelly. I'm
Kelly's,
tired.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you
I'm
gotta see
playing
if
R.
he's
Kelly.
acceptable because people turn their nose up to him.
He getting played.
R. Kelly, when we was growing up, R. Kelly was the dude.
I'm putting like they say in the comments here, Johnny Gill, Gerald
Oh,
Levert.
yeah, I forgot about
it's
Johnny
going
Gill.
down. It's going.
Okay, yeah.
Tyrese,
Yeah.
I
Ronald
definitely I
Isley.
play some
Oh,
Tyrese
yeah.
Put
too.
some Ronald Isley on.
Oh yes, God.
Don't forget that Genuine either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Genuine.
Like I said,
Genuine.
Kels, Usher.
Usher, yeah.
Kels too.
Usher, yeah. He kind of Usher one of the
So
ones
it-
ain't really he ain't changed his stance. He got them songs, talk about her being super freak and all that, but
he still make love.
he
music.
still
Got
make
that
love
grown
music.
love music
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's why I like about Trey Songz too.
And he
Still got it,
still
too.
know how to be an artist to where I'm gonna say some freaky shit, but I don't have to just be
vulgar.
vulgar about it. He can say here, he got a whole song talking about sucking dick, but he was just saying kissing. Know what I mean? The whole song, it ain't gonna be little kids talking about that giving head. He just calling it kissing. They just thinking they talking about kissing.
That is the crazy thing is, I remember as a kid, it was a lot of songs that I could be able to sing, and it'd be like, now that I listen to them, like, damn, they was getting motherfuckers pregnant. But back in the day, it just sounded like I'm singing a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need the Isley Brothers make a track. They just made cheating. They just made rap trap with a baby. Ron Isley.
Ron Isley been out here pumping music, ain't he? He been
Yeah,
out here
still
pumping.
old.
He's
He's
still
still
getting. He
doing
about
it.
70-some years old.
I say he was old when I was listening to something.
Yeah, when I was coming, he was old. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, still out there hitting them young things with the cane.
Mm-hmm. And
God
still
damn.
singing his ass off. But we ain't gonna have nobody like that from this generation. Who gonna be like that?
That's just
They
like
can barely sing now.
Did
Most
you
of it's
hear about
auto
the BET Awards? They were saying nobody won for best song of the year
No.
or something. It was something
This
like
was
that.
been the first time in 30 years that a hip hop song haven't made the Billboard charts in the top. That should
that just show
something.
you how much trash they putting out.
That should say something. That should tell us a lot. It's like what's been out there.
Just
That's
like
good.
I was talking to this dude. He was talking.
Don't
about,
get me wrong,
he
females
feel like,
have
do you
taken
feel
over.
like it's an age limit to music?
No,
That's what I was trying.
it is a young
point with
man's
somebody.
game, but there's no age.
I was trying to argue a point with somebody the other day because I'm sitting there thinking like most of your best rappers you listen to is over 35, close to 40 years
I didn't know
old. So
that
what are you
Jay-Z was
talking
already
about?
in his 30s when he started popping.
Exactly. Like that shit.
It's
don't-
crazy how the music industry has like changed, especially like female males. Like you see female like there's a lot of hot girl summer music. You got a few love songs here and there.
You got a lot of trashy ass female
Yeah.
rappers, man.
But
Ex
then
strippers and
now you got dudes.
And it
They
makes
either
it sound
gangsters.
trash, man.
Dudes either gangsters or depressed as shit.
The last female rapper
Like
that they
Rod
had
Ravens.
that had bars that was actually good, and that was it. After that, that wasn't no more gonna come after that, and that was Nicki Minaj.
I was just about to say that.
That was it.
She
That
can
was
rap.
it.
'Cause
That
she
was it
was-
after
she
that.
was literally
No,
what
she
she
could
said.
actually make music.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't just putting out anything like for instance, like Remy Ma. You know what I mean? She got a few hits that she was on with other people, Future, but she wasn't making music like Nicki Minaj was making music. I can
Yeah.
name like 4 or
Because-
5 songs that's just her.
Nicki Minaj actually raps. She talks shit in her rap. She might say some freaky shit, but in reality, her freaky shit is literally a bar.
And she write her own
It's
shit.
a bar. Like she'll say something about a pussy, and at the same time, she calling you a pussy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a bar. It's not just her saying to come lick pussy and give me some money. That's not her
Yeah, right.
flow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
can
all
flip
what it is
shit,
now.
yeah.
As long as they can say, and it sound like when we talk about this, it sound like a bashing the women thing. But right is right, is wrong. Like this is not a good direction for society.
But just look at the women saying it because they don't want to listen to that shit and half naked on Facebook.
It'll
and
surprise you though. You pull up at the
Motherfucker,
light,
like-
and I'm talking about them songs be bumping.
Like-
and I be looking like, damn, I would
Coochie pink and booty hole brown.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, she look like
I
she's about
knew-
50 years old.
I knew that shit when that song came out.
somebody should be listening to Mary J. Blige, but you listen to Nicki Minaj. Oh fuck
Patti
no!
LaBelle or
Or Carly
something.
B or some shit like that. Or
Oh, y'all let me die.
that shit crazy, man.
You knew you was about to die like 10 minutes ago.
And I done called for a charge.
You might have to run on downstairs because that's
I be
what it
damn, we got
meant.
20 more
You
minutes.
did. Hey, look, you can run fast. Yeah, you probably fall. I'd be weak.
You see where the hell we at.
Oh, he fall on them steps
fall on
again.
them
He ain't
steps.
coming back on this motherfucker for the.
So y'all can keep the studio.
You might as well sit over there. Shit.
That's up.
You went there and fell on some jail steps.
That's a call. Right. This ain't the building for that.
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
They say they're gonna fly you up out here. You fall
You
down them
want to do it
motherfuckers.
downstairs at the studio? No, I'm sorry.
But the industry is fucking the game up anyway. Hollywood, all that shit. Like, even it was a thing where they said like the Marvel movie had like the last one had like the record low for like views and sales, and that's because people saying like you said we were talking about other because they tried to go the route of everybody's opinion. Is what Disney been trying to do. Which end of the day. It's like that's cool. Like me, I'm all about the inclusive shit, but some shit is just like it's unneeded.
Make your own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want like them to make Superman black. Give me a black superhero. Like give me Hancock. I'm cool with that. I don't really need to have their superhero, especially when you look at a lot of the things they do in the movie industry with black people. We always basically get changed up with a person that kind of won't look at this shit anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or they change it to the point where it's so drastic that was made to cause problems.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like let's be real. I have no problem with it, but the Little Mermaid was purposefully done like that.
See, I ain't never seen that shit.
Like I believe it. I believe the Little Mermaid was purposely made to make people fight.
Why? Because they changed the color of the mermaid?
No, not only did they change it, but they changed it and then they promoted the fuck out of the bashing of it. They didn't even promote.
Yeah, they didn't. They stopped promoting the movie.
They did
Yeah.
not promote the movie as much as they promoted the
bashing
bashing
of the movie. That's
for
a fact.
having black people.
That's a
Like
fact.
I seen even like before the movie even came out, before I seen her sing anything, I seen so many sites like, oh, these people hate it. These people hate it. I ain't even seen the trailer yet.
Facts.
But this what I want to know.
Ain't gonna lie, I still
What
listen
the
to Paw
fuck
Patrol.
they thought they was gonna get out of that of black folks reacting on that shit, and we got so much shit going on that we trying to get straight right now. You think we weren't with a fucking Disney movie?
The problem is that a lot of us are into that. It's not that it's fake woke, but I call it the woke era of people who just are quick to hop on things that are trendy.
Mm-hmm.
And also the era of people who don't actually know what they're fighting for. They just know they're fighting racism. Now, to me, I don't need to fight street level racism. If you want to call me a nigga, we can fight about it. That's it. I don't need to fight.
Fiction shit is not racism.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking real. It's a goddamn mermaid. Matter of fact, she ain't black, she ain't white. It don't exist.
Yeah, it don't.
To
even
be
exist.
honest, if we're gonna go
It
back
don't
to the
exist.
original
It's just
book,
entertainment.
Yeah.
the bitch was green in the original book. That's a true fact.
Technically, yes.
And
So it's like,
yeah. So
what does
So
it
what are we
matter?
fighting for? She
They
was
don't-
white first. She was green, and she became white, and then she became black. What the fuck is the
It don't
problem?
matter. They can make them up. Okay, who cares?
but
Fuck.
it's
It's
made,
not real.
It's made for controversy. That's why you always see them. Like you'll see them put people in roles. Like these people ain't even agreed on these roles. Nothing. But you'll see like TMZ put something out like, yeah, this black person's supposed to play this person.
But what trips me out, these people,
You'll never see it happen.
These people that
Yeah.
complain,
But they'll keep pushing shit like
yeah,
that.
because you'll see
Yeah.
a new movie come out, you'll never see the headline say white actor such and such is gonna play this. They just play the fucking role and nobody cares.
But
Yeah, so you're right. So
soon
it'd be
as-
like black actor such and such gonna
they
be.
do it to piss white people off.
but them people got have a part of every fucking thing. Because I've seen black shows where on TV when they first come out, it was all black cast, and then over the years they'll slide 2 or 3 white people into the cast too.
That
to try
does
to-
kind of harm us though, by
you know what I mean?
labeling
And I see
everything.
that even
the
with
black
Tyler
thing.
Perry shit.
Yeah.
That does hurt us though.
Like I
I
see
label
that a
everything
lot.
a black thing. Like that's the black show. That's the black movie.
Yeah, it's
like
it's
no.
not. It's just
It's
all
just
black.
the
It's just
fucking-
all black cast.
And
yeah, because
and
it's
that-
all white cast everywhere.
because
We don't
Yeah,
call it the
you
white
right.
show.
At the end of the day, it
just
seems
watch
like
the
we're
bitch.
losing.
That's just like Full House.
We're
A lot of
losing-
niggas watch Full House.
Yes, go.
We're losing the
Shit.
original purpose of what we was fighting for. We was fighting so we can just X that shit. Like we just people. That's what we was fighting for. We just people.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like I said, fucking, I don't like Democrats. I seriously don't. I don't like Democrats or Republicans, like at all. Now as
You don't
people,
want-
they got us.
I don't
fighting.
care because how do I know that you're a Democrat?
No,
How would I know?
No,
When I walk up to a person, how the fuck would I know if they're
people
Democrat
on
or
the
Republican?
street, I don't care. Like I said, I'm not here to fight
So you have
street
to-
level shit. I have a problem with the actual Democrats and Republicans.
That's what
No,
actual
no.
Democrats and
I'm
Republicans. They're
talking
just
about,
people that
I'm talking
represent a
about
party.
The senators.
Yeah, so
Though
but
the
they can
The
flop
head
it.
honcho.
No,
But they can flop at any time.
I mean,
they can become independent.
yeah,
they can
flop
become
at any
Republican.
time. But the thing about it is, we all know Democrats, Republicans. That is basically an organization damn near in itself. Like the
Yeah.
actual people that's damn near organization. Because we could say Black Lives Matter is like a lot of people represent Black Lives Matter, but we know the motherfuckers running it, the people who are in power. That's the people.
Yeah,
I'm
but if
talking
you
about.
say I don't like Black Lives Matter, people are gonna think of what? The generalization of Black Lives Matter. They're not gonna think these specific people you're talking about. Now, I mean, so when you say I don't like Democrats, they're gonna think that Democrats on the major scale.
Oh, I see what you're
You
saying.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what
Now,
you're saying.
when really it's just these
well,
fucking
I don't
people.
like the ideology
selection
of
of
the
people.
Democrats. How about that? I don't like the ideology. It's
their policies and stuff.
Yeah, the policy, the ideologies that they push is basically pushing, because like I said, they're pushing the same thing the Republicans is, just for different people. Same shit. And then we fall for it, and we still get nothing.
Mhm.
And the only thing that we really get is the fact that the other side hate us more. That's all we get. That's all that they sell us. They say we're going to do all this stuff, but in reality, they're just showing, they basically
That's what it's always been.
broadcast our ignorance. Once we get to the boiling point and they did pissed us off, they broadcast the fuck out of our ignorance, which in terms gives the Republicans party to say, well, look at this.
But that's what it's always been, and that's what it always will be. That's the playbook. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what we do. Because if we're going to continue to say, well, I don't like them playing the game this way, tell me when it's been different.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
from the time
that's
of
the thing. We
fucking
have
Tea
to-
Party and
we-
shit like that. It's
that's
always been that.
the purpose of getting out there. Because we have to talk about these things because a lot of people, especially nowadays when it comes to politics, they don't look at the Democratic and Republican Party as somebody selling them a cold story.
We just give away our vote willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really say, put it like this, we don't hold power. We won't boycott our vote. We
Yeah.
won't say we're not voting for you if we don't get this. They'll do it if that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
If they see that they get the losing a lot because we was really staying firm on my word, they'll change up. But we don't do that.
No. As long as they say or give us one, I call it the flashy thing because it's not really something of weight, but they give it to us like a mother. They give you something flashy. Real
Biden
quick.
can be holding an African-shaped donut tomorrow from Krispy Kreme, but and say he's standing with black people. We gonna go vote for him on some stupid shit.
Man, I swear to God, I go out
That's how they.
if this man come up there with the African shaped donut, I'm gonna have to hit him with a George Bush. Let me get the flip flop, goddammit. Cause
Yeah, I forgot about that. Somebody did throw a goddamn flip flop at
And,
George Bush.
and slow as Biden is, that bitch gonna hit him. He ain't got no
Might
reaction
knock
like
his
that.
ass out.
Yeah, he done. They say assassinated by a
By
goddamn
flip-flop.
flip flop.
Yeah.
God damn,
whole
cuz.
sternum fold.
But that's how America is. Like, man, they pander to us. But can you blame them if they know
It's gonna win.
it's gonna work? Why change the playbook?
You actually know. Fuck that. You can't blame him.
Why?
The same way I could blame a adult manipulating a kid, I can blame him the same way.
But the adult manipulating kid doesn't have this thing where they're gonna make money off of this kid forever. If that person
No,
had
what I
made
mean by
money-
an adult manipulating kid, I'm not really talking about like a parent like let's just say like with Stockholm syndrome, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
with female. Like they'll kidnap a kid, hold the kid for years,
Mhm.
and basically that kid now knows nothing else for all these years. And like even after like if somebody was to come and try to take that kid from that person, that kid fuck around and try to fuck that person.
Yeah,
up
they fuck
because
around and
now
try to
they
kill 'em.
love that person. And that's the same with the people of America because what else do we know? Like
No. That's not true.
No,
because
think about the actuality of the situation. Like,
No.
we think like this.
the difference is in Stockholm syndrome, yeah, there's gonna be a point where there's nothing you can tell them that's gonna tear them apart. Nothing at all. Now we're not still in that mode because we can't say what else do we know. We do know already. Like with the person with the Stockholm syndrome, they don't know that this person is evil. They don't know this person is
do.
this. They don't. No.
They knew that then.
You said what
No,
is
they
it, what is it called?
Stockholm syndrome. They knew that then, but through time, they don't see them as that.
Yeah, that's just like.
But we still see them as that.
We do.
Yeah.
We
We
do.
still see America as fucked up
We
people.
do. It's people right now that don't
We
see it
can't
that way.
we cannot continue to live off the thing that we do not know any different. We don't know what it's like to live from not being underneath America, but we damn sure know all the bullshit that they're doing. Not all of it, but a lot of the bullshit they're doing to keep us here. We're
Nonsense.
making the choice
Nonsense.
to go along with
Nonsense.
it. That's a choice.
That's not the truth.
That's the truth.
It's not, because this thing, a lot of people, for real,
That goes back to
don't
what Kanye
know
West said.
anything about politics.
Like this. You know when Kanye West said that slavery was a choice, and everybody got up on him. Kanye West is one of them technical dudes with words, and he was just playing on the word of choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, there's some people on the plantation that chose to stay there, and there's other people that chose to run away and tried to get the freedom. They might end up another slave somewhere else, 9 times out of 10, but they chose to not be a slave today. I'm going to choose to not do this today. I'm going to try my best to leave out. That's literally a choice. No matter how you put it now, yeah, they're going to kill you. They're going to this. But you can say, fuck that today. Now, I mean, now he was
that's the
wrong
same
for
as
how he
slaves.
said it, and he was wrong because slaves didn't have the choice of
But
this and that.
Stockholm syndrome.
But we have the choice to not play along with their game in America.
Yeah, true.
We have that choice.
We do.
I agree.
But the thing about it is, it's not. The thing about it is, y'all are thinking that most people have this mindset on a grand scale. Because you have to look.
Having a mindset, having a choice is two different things.
Yeah, having a mindset. If you have a certain, okay, let's think of this. You have a person, right? You think like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is your thought process of a word. You got a person that doesn't think like it at all. They think everything is Gucci. The only thing they think is a problem is that the government is taking too much goddamn taxes from them. That's the only thing they have a problem with.
Okay.
That is their thought process. So if they're not in their mind thinking like you, they don't have a choice.
So, okay. You seriously think there's more people in America that do not see that America is fucking them over?
Yes.
Do you think it's more of those people
Yes.
that think America is just not fucking them over?
Yes.
No. The reason the conversation is so big about anything, the protesting, I don't give a fuck if it's black, white, gay, straight, no matter what, because they know America's fucking them
No.
over.
They know somebody is.
No.
They
Who do
don't,
you protest
they
against?
They're not protesting America.
Bullshit.
They're not.
Bullshit.
They're protesting a side.
No, you're protesting America.
They're
The reason you're protesting America is you need America to put it in black and white
But
for
they're-
me to have my
but they're
freedom.
not
A regular
protesting
person cannot
America.
put it in
They're
black and white.
protesting a side.
Their side, yes, but they need America to make whatever they're protesting to be a legal or
Yes,
not
but
legal
if you're,
thing.
but if like I said, if you're only protesting your side, right, that blinds you from the bigger picture, and that's what
I
keeps
put it like
people
this.
like that.
But if I halfway get what you're saying, but on the other half is like, if we continue with that mind state of no, you don't have a choice, then what are we doing this show for? Because the thing is, like, you do have a choice. Like, technically, we have a choice tomorrow to be like on the millions of scales to be like, yo, we ain't taking none of this shit no more. There's literally nothing they can do. Literally nothing. What are they gonna say? We're gonna kill every fucking civilian? How they gonna make money?
The thing is, as long
We
as
can
you
literally say, I'm not paying
if
your
you
taxes.
can convince people that the bigger picture is not a problem, that part of this is the problem, they're not worried about you. That's what I mean. Like, that's why the political parties work the way they do, because nobody is for real. Like, you got people like us that think outside about saying, yeah, that, like, no, this don't work. But for the majority of people, because it would not work if it wasn't this, majority of people believe that it is because of a certain people that these problems are happening.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, because that's
see what
what
you're saying.
that's what they put out there.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It's not the fact that it's a choice. It's the fact that like I said, what'd you call it? Manipulation, advertisement, it works.
We're both saying the same thing. It's like, I'm agreeing with you.
I feel both of y'all saying
It's
that.
more like, I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I'm more going off the afterward of that, because it's more like, to me, it's like, what do I do? Do I let them see that, hey, it's nothing but just these people? Or do I let them know, no, you got a choice. You ain't got to deal with none of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Or do I just let them stay in this pit of not being annoying?
No. I get what you're saying.
I think you got to inform motherfuckers. They're like, yo, you got a choice for real, man.
They do.
Because all these retail stores, They may have the money, and we look at them like, oh, Walmart, this and that. Let every Walmart employee tomorrow say ain't going to work. Who really got the power? Who really got the power now?
Yep.
Not Walmart.
Nope.
And crazy thing is, we seen
All
it
it
during
takes
the
is enough of
pandemic
them.
when
Yeah.
everybody
That's all it
was
takes.
stopped going to work. We seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
The great thing is, they would have held out longer. They could have changed a lot more because they
Yep.
really gave us everybody conservation prizes
Mm-hmm.
just to get them to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
But if they would have held out, they'd have got what they wanted.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
That shit definitely
Because-
would kicked in.
It's only so much money that these businesses are willing to lose.
Yeah. They're gonna
They
have
need
to.
them workers.
They're gonna have
Keep
to
that shit
attend to
running.
your demands at
Yep.
that point.
They need them workers, man.
Yeah.
They need them workers, man.
They will have to attend to your demands. If you sit there and be like, we ain't doing this. That's why strikes work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's we was talking about this shit. That's if everybody just tomorrow decide to say, fuck it, I ain't going to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay home today. I don't give a fuck
Mhm.
how they feel about it. They can't fire the whole fucking establishment.
If people say I
Everybody
ain't
stay
paying
home,
rent
man. Good
no more.
God Almighty, bro.
The motherfucker said this year
That too.
I ain't paying rent. But it would have to be so many people that be along with us. That's how you know we got the power, because we're gonna say, I'm gonna kick you out and put who in there? They
I
ain't
heard
paying
some
rent
shit,
either.
I don't know if it's true about they was talking about the government being charged with something because they violated human rights. As far as the black folks, them not getting the stuff they were supposed to get. Africa even spoke on it. Was like,
I think I did see
stop
something.
paying
Somebody was,
rent for us to stop paying rent, stop working, stop doing all that
I
shit.
seen some. Actually, I don't got enough information. I did.
But I
see
was
some. They
reading on some
trying
shit
to
like
take
that.
America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say they was talking about that. So they trying to charge the government for like human
Basically
rights
what
and violating
America-
human rights and all that shit.
Basically, what America goes around the world and charge other people with.
Everybody else
Yup.
with.
You know what I
And they
mean?
trying to charge their ass with it for us.
Which
That's the shit that we ain't even get yet. That
'Cause Russia
that's
done
on
gave-
paperwork we was supposed to
Russia
get.
didn't cleared some of Africa's like $1 billion debt. Know what I mean, to them. So Africa about to be on the up. Now,
yeah,
do I
they
think
definitely
do I
is. They
think
ain't
that
playing
Russia
right
got
now.
back door playing for them? Yeah, I do. But for right now, it's looking positive
Oh yeah,
because they're not gonna have to be in debt to America.
you seen
They
they
done
speeches?
made it.
You seen the
They done
speeches?
cleared
and
it.
shit? When you get home tonight, look at their speeches. The Africa ain't playing
They
right
ain't
now.
play- oh
they
my
not
God.
fucking
They
playing
was
right
saying
now.
kills
They
them.
definitely
Well,
just
I'm
stood
not gonna
up
say
right
that up
now.
here.
They not playing
Just
right now.
God. I mean, in a big ass stadium, they was saying some shit. I'm
They
like, oh
ain't
Lord.
playing. They don't even want American money over there no more.
Mm-mm.
They banned it.
In certain places, so I can't say the whole
Certain
Africa.
places.
Know what I mean,
yeah,
but
you're
yeah,
right, certain places they banned it in Africa.
But like, hey, it's a good thing.
it's a great thing.
Yeah,
But
great.
what the sad thing is, no. This is a bittersweet thing. If you're gonna be honest, is it great that Africa is becoming their blossoming self?
Yes,
And
they put their foot down.
That is
Put
great.
their fucking foot down.
Listen to what I'm saying now. That is 1,000% great because we have this thing where we associate ourselves with them because we are Africans in my book. But at the same time, we live in America. So if what they're doing is going to prop them up and make us fall, nigga, that means us too. Because this is what the fuck we live at. Just being honest, if we're going to put it like that. Because we don't live over there.
Let's be real.
I'm just being real.
You got a point right there.
If they was to ever
Yeah.
like, they was to ever get like on some war type shit, black people be fucked in America. You see
Why you
what-
say that though?
You seen what they did to the.
I'm
You seen
shit.
what seen what they did to
I'm
Japan
right with
when
them.
we was at war with them.
I'm right with you.
Yeah.
When we was at war with Japan.
Oh yeah.
They put them in concentration camps.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick.
Oh,
and when we
yeah.
was at war with Russia, they put them in concentration. They don't like to talk
Concentration
about that, but they put them in concentration camp. I ain't gonna lie. During that war with Russia, America was doing a lot of fuck shit.
Hold up. Sorry, we gotta cut it short, man. I'm gonna need one of y'all. Give me a word to the community before we get about this thing, man. Give me a word to the community, man. Who want to touch upon it? Brief joint.
Pay attention to your babies, your kids. Make sure they are mentally straight. And I actually mean mentally straight, not all this new age stuff. Actually go to your kids and see where their mental state is and breathe more positivity into them so that the outside world can't give them their negative version of positivity.
Mm-hmm. I like that right there.
God.
I say this for the black families and stuff, man. Let's start bonding more. Let's start bringing back these family reunions and these cookouts, man, and not waiting until somebody dying and people coming around and family don't know this side of the family and all that. We gotta start coming together more, man. And not even just that, just speaking far as the gangs in the neighborhood, because I know a lot of y'all, man. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, let's start coming together, man, because we don't need police to police our neighborhoods when we got our own protection.
Yeah.
So instead of us beefing with each other and wasting bullets on each other and calling each other ops, the ops should be the KKK, the police, anybody that's racist, the government, anybody that's against us should be ops, not us, your own brothers and sisters.
And before we get up out, I appreciate everybody for pulling up to the King's table, man, with City
King Smoke.
Bang, bro. Before we get up, can we get the organization back, pull right back up, man? Phone died, so I'm going to have to wait till they get up on the screen just so y'all can hit up. That's the
Yes, Lord.
Universal Properties 13 LLC. I mean, they're having their annual school supply drive, a program to help our students in the Calvert County. No, that's Charles County. My
Charles
bad.
County.
I mean, they're taking donations from now to August 15th. You can support by sending the cash app to $up13 red. That's READ. That's $UP13READ. For contact, Universal Properties 13 LLC.com.
Farrakhan for president.
Yeah.
Get scared.